is it? Enjoy the lovely side view of my face. While I don't have my chat up. I can't see past my fucking light.
Always had her sense of pride, an innocent woman and loyal wife.
Hello, hang on a
Husbands
second,
had
guys. I'm
some
just getting the
real
chat
late nights. She chalks it up to beers and ice. See, Ronnie don't like to think twice, but she's so sweet she don't bat an eye. Until she caught him cheat and lie, she sentenced old Ronnie to pay the price. Dear old Alice, on for her mercy. She showed him mercy, but tonight she feels bloodthirsty. Whoa, whoa. They said she killed him and spilled his blood. She cleaned it up, no victim went missing, but now he must know you don't fuck with misses. Ronnie, don't you know you had it coming?
Turn that up again. Sorry, hang on. Turn that down so you guys can hear me, but I still leaving the music on. Hey, howdy, hey, it's me, I'm on a yo-yo. What's going on? Hang on, I gotta check on some stuff here. Barely look at my own screen. Alright. I'm back, bitches. Ain't going nowhere. You can't get rid of me. I'm like fucking herpes. I stick around forever. Also, thank you for the hair. I put the dreads back in because, like, goddamn, I miss them. I love them. I love them so much. Dreads, fake dreads. They're made out of synthetic braid materials, so basically plastic. Alright, I got them offline. I got them online, ages ago. And I put them in, and I fucking fell in love with them. They're great. I like them so much. It's like they are technically braided into my hair, but they themselves are dreads. Herpes sticks around forever? Yes. Yes, Mark H. Treeberg. Herpes, there is no cure for herpes. It sticks around forever. All you can do is manage flare-ups and treat them as they happen. And try and prevent them. The other fun thing is they're really, despite, hang on, this is too loud in my own ear. Despite what used to be taught and the fact that like there's a difference between genital herpes and like the herpes that happens on people's faces, there isn't. It's all the same thing. And most people actually have like carry the herpes simplex virus. All it takes is like one breakout for you to just start getting chronic breakouts. Just about everybody you know has had a cold sore in their life, whether they've known that it was a cold sore or not. Just some people are prone to more breakouts than others. Okay, Mark. Oh yeah, speaking of really fucked it with sex ed, things change too, like the understanding and knowledge of things changed. Like, for instance, I went on fucking, with my whole fucking chest about the Spartans yesterday, because that's what they taught me in school when I was in school. Yeah, that was wrong. The understanding of what they did with money and shit is different than what it was when I was, younger and in school and when they taught it to us, so, you know, shit changes, whatever. It happens. Ooh, I don't like that fucking shadow on my face. But no, there was, like, there was, at the time of this, like, when it was taught, there was a distinction between, like, herpes simplex virus A and herpes simplex virus B, and it was treated, like, as if they differed, like, the variations of hepatitis. But, you know, as things progress and we start looking into things more with a different, with a better understanding of things, like you know, the perception of it changes, and like it's been realized that no, there really isn't a difference. They are the same thing. They both show up at the same time with the same tests. They didn't even teach us anything about sex. They just talked about STDs. In grade, see, we started sex ed in grade 6, so we were like, what, 12? Something like 12 years old when they started it with sex ed, and it was just basically like, puberty is a thing, and it changes your body, and here's all the medical terms, and, you know, girls, here's a packet of period stuff, because this is gonna happen for you at some point or other. Like, that was it. Like, they didn't talk about, so, like, sex ed wasn't about sex when we were like 12. It was like, hey, your body's gonna go through some shit. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. It's okay. Here's some stuff to, like, you know, to help you with it when it comes. You'll need this. You don't get it now, but like, you'll need it, and I'll explain it to you. Like, that's what sex ed was in 6th grade. It wasn't like penis go in vagina. It was your body's gonna change. Don't freak the fuck out. You're not a freak. You're not like the first person ever to go through it. It is completely normal, and in fact, we know the entire process. We'll walk you through it. And then, and it's funny too, because I don't remember there being like a waiver for our parents to sign to go home before this started. The way I remember sex ed starting in school was our 6th grade, in the 6th grade, my 6th grade class, the teacher, fucking Mr. Clattenburg, he just stood up, like, we'd finished off a lesson in one subject and we were supposed to move on to another, and he actually, like, told the boys, all the boys in the class, to, like, leave the room. He, like, sent them down to the gym for some activity or whatever, and all of us girls had to stay, and it was really, like, not hush hush, but he was just like, the teacher was just very like, I'm not explaining why this is happening to like the guys that I'm asking to leave, and I'm not explaining it to the girls until the guys are gone, but like, go do a thing, girls stay here, we're doing a different thing. And then we got the period talk that it's like, yeah, periods are gonna happen, and like the boys were sent out of the room so they didn't have to like sit there snickering and giggling at you, like, while we talk about, like, while you know, us girls were taught about what was gonna happen to our bodies. And then we were given the fucking period packs, which had like pads and fucking a holder for it and everything. It was cute, really, because they came from like the IWK or some shit like that. Like, this was all like in the curriculum. This was just like how they did things when I was fucking young. And I remember it so distinctly because when the boys finally came back in, it was around the time all of us girls were putting the packages we had gotten, which were wrapped in like clear plastic, in our bags, and the guys just they didn't know anything. We didn't say anything. Nobody said anything. They didn't know what exactly like we were talking about in the class while they were doing something else, and like us girls weren't talking about it, but they heard all of the plastic from the packages that we are all putting in our bags, when they came back into the classroom. So they had themselves convinced for the rest of the year that the teacher had sent them out of the classroom to give all of us girls packages of microwave popcorn to like take home and eat for some reason, and not them. Which just like shows you the nature of a fucking 12-year-old's mind, which was absolutely fucking hilarious. Well, see, Mark, when you're like 12 years old, it wasn't necessarily about boys not knowing how a girl's body, how girls' bodies work. It was more so about the understanding of our maturity level as 12-year-olds, and the fact that if the boys were to sit there and essentially watch the abject horror on half the girls' faces, as like we had a male teacher fucking going through all of this with us. Some girls had to like heard it for the first time in that classroom, right? Because their parents didn't teach them anything. Um, I was a nosy child, and my mother didn't hide her fucking tampons, so I used to like read the box and read the insert and then go ask my mother questions. So like I already knew what a period was and what to expect long before it happened. But you know, some kids aren't taught anything like until school teaches them or whatever. So like, you know, if the boys were there to like to sit there and watch like us get embarrassed about our own like future bodily functions, at 12 years old they would have like jumped on that like harpies, and they would have tormented us for like probably the rest of our school careers. Um, so you know, it wasn't about not teaching them how our bodies worked, because that came later. It was just the very first introduction was done so to like, I don't know, protect our dignity. Hello, I don't want to make up a handle. Thank you. I love the makeup too. The light's washing them out, but I put on fake freckles. But it's okay. Um, cause like later in the year, fucking they brought in a nurse to like go over literally everything, and it was like a mixed. It was co-ed in the classroom. They actually brought the other sixth grade classroom, and I think was it the fifth? No, they brought the other sixth grade classroom was a split grade, so it was half grade 5, half grade 6. So the sixth graders in that class came to our class. Um, when the nurse came in to do the like little flip book of fucking shit, and fucking went over everything there. So the guys got taught, just like we got taught about like what happens to like a boy's body during puberty. It was just yeah, and it was really funny for the rest of the school year because they were convinced that we had popcorn, and it was referred to as the popcorn incident. And none of us girls let slip what it actually was. We just kind of like just thrived off of the hilariousness of the boys being like upset. Like, we didn't get popcorn and you got popcorn, and we'd be like, yep, sure, that's right, we got popcorn. We're so special just because we're girls, we got popcorn. That's what we get for being girls at this age. Sure, buddy. Sorry, it's Hailstorm. I forgot I made that handle. I was being mad at YouTube. Oh, okay. Sorry, Hailstorm. How's it going? Um, then we were in junior high, and we had like I had a really good health teacher for junior high. Like, he took his job very seriously, but like he knew that he was like teaching fucking children, right? So he very much understood his audience, so to speak. So like health class was more like a fucking stand-up comedy routine for him, or like for us to be, like sit and like witness and participate, than it really was class, which went a long way. I'm like I stand by. He fucking he never segregated the boys to the girls, and I remember a lot of the conversations that we had in class and like the lessons he would teach. One of them was about like, safe sex. Of course, they drone on and on about safe sex, and talking about condoms. And he literally in the middle of class he goes, "Now, girls, the guys are gonna tell you." They'll sit here and deny it now, but the guys are going to tell you that they were absolutely too big for a condom. The condoms don't fit, it's not comfortable, they're too big for condoms, condoms are too small for them, blah, 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 blah. He was like, they're full of shit. Condoms ain't big, and condoms are not small enough, are for too small for anybody, okay? And I'm gonna show you right now. And he takes a condom out, and he's like stretching the fucking thing out with his hands. He sticks it on his entire arm, right? And he's like looking at his arm. He goes, "Boys, okay, this is not you. I don't care what you think. This is not you." And then he goes a step further and like tells us not to repeat what he's doing because it can like you risk damage to your sinuses if you're not fucking careful. Which was smart because of him to say, because we're a bunch of fucking like 13, 14-year-olds at this point. And he puts the damn thing over his head, down past his nose, and he just starts like inflating the fucking condom over his head like a balloon. It was unlubed, if anybody wanted to know. And like just fucking blew it, and the damn thing would not burst. And he sat there with it on the like on his head for half of the rest of the class until the principal walked in and saw it. And it kind of was an even funnier moment, but he was just like walking around like, no, absolutely not, okay? Never believe it, never listen to him. It's an excuse not to wear a condom, and guys, you should not be using excuses not to wear a condom, okay? And then that would like lead into the whole like conversation about STDs, because like, sure, you may like it better without the condom, but here's what you're risking and how terrifying it can be. And like, he already had us at the point with the humor and like the meeting us on our level, right? Which is important for teachers to do. So once he got into the serious shit, we actually did take him seriously. So we had really like in my I don't know, I grew up in a weird bubble. We had really decent fucking sex ed. Like, they never preached abstinence to us. They always just preached safe sex. And I think sex was introduced as like a concept of, now we're actually going to talk about sex and what that entails in terms of like consent and like relationships and like what abuse looks like in relationships and shit. Um, like abstinence was never preached. Like, don't do that was never the message. It was a big thing to fucking do, and there's a lot to understand before you decide to do it. So like, maybe hold up and understand some things first. And if you're gonna do it, if you're really going to do it, at least keep yourself protected, right? And that's like the best message you can send to a kid, to the youths in general, about sex, about most things. Because they're gonna do what they fucking want to do anyway. The best you can do is arm them with the information to make an informed fucking decision. That's all you can do. I love this song. Anyway, I'm gonna pop off in a few minutes here, because I did come on here to get mad. Go figure. Not really mad, but I have an attitude because I just can and I want to, and it pisses people off when I do. Because, how very fucking dare I? I wish sex ed actually existed here. My country's number... excuse me. #1 in Europe when it comes to teen moms, and it's horrible. Meanwhile, I'm in the Bible Belt. Luckily, my parents believed in science and gave me books. Yeah, honestly, as a Canadian, sometimes, like, I cannot even conceive of growing up in America with the way the education system works. Like, what do you mean you guys are indoctrinated with the Pledge of Allegiance every fucking morning from, like, the time you're 5 and up? What do you mean they just don't teach you properly about sex? I mean, you can be as uncomfortable and unhappy about the conversation as you want, but not having it doesn't make it go away. And the fact that America, like, as a country, no offense, my American fucking followers, but America, especially as a country, likes to fucking pound its chest with how progressive and how, like, oh, they're #1 in the world, they're the big greatest country in the fucking world, blah, 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 blah. Like, you're so archaically terrified of your own fucking nature. What is this song? This one is Love Me Harder. All of the music I'm going to be listening to during this stream is going to be by Steven Rodriguez, because I love this man. It was one of my favorites. He, God, his music, it does untoward things to my brain, and that's all I'm gonna say right now. Oh, religion's very serious here. It takes you so long to get rid of that shit. I mean, yeah. I have heard that. I grew up not strictly religious. Like me and Lily, actually, like the entire, like my family is like casually Catholic is kind of the way I describe it. When we were little, pretty sure it started when we were born. I don't know if my parents took infants to church, is essentially what I'm getting at, but from as long as I can remember back in my childhood, living in Nova Scotia at the very least, so like fucking at least 3 and up, we went to church regularly. Like, we went every Sunday. It was, like, you know, it's boring as fuck thing. I don't know if you've ever been a child at church. A good number of you probably have. Hang on a second. During your last stream, you hate people who defend pedos, but one person named Doodle Tones defend George Raccoon, and people aren't happy about her decision she made. I don't know who either of those two people you said are, so anyway. Fuck you, ad. Am I monetized? Fuck, hang on, I'm not monetized. 1 second. Why am I pausing that? Listen to music. Not you guys hang on, but like I'm gonna do something real quick here. Give me my monetization. At least until it gets fucking claimed, because that always happens. I don't really care. Not that big of a deal, but but yeah, so we went to church like once a week, which obviously once a week, every Sunday, for a long time. Me and Lily both did Sunday school. We were both baptized as Catholic. Fucking pictures of our baptism. We were in fucking handmade baptismal dress of my fucking grandmother on my father's side, handmade, like, knitted herself. Knitted or crocheted, I'm not sure which specific one she did, or if she was into any one particular, or just all of them. Anyway. She made our christening gowns. And then we did Sunday school until Lily became too much of a behavioral issue, so I believe that was around 7 for her, because that's kind of when everything around, in regards to how Lily behaved, switched, which is also, like, I point this out every time, but, like, I'm going to until the day I die, because people don't like to see correlations, which is also the same year she had the teacher that she claimed assaulted her, so it makes sense that's when the behavior switched. So she became a behavior problem, got kicked out of Sunday school. She also didn't like going anyway. My parents got tired of, like, fighting with her over it, so they agreed to just, like, whatever, it's done. I did it for like another year or so afterwards because like during Sunday school, for the most part, when we still went to church, I got to skip church because I go to Sunday school while my parents were in church. Um, Lily like didn't like Sunday school until she had to sit through church with my parents, and then she wanted back into Sunday school, but they wouldn't let her. The year after that, they introduced confessional in Sunday school. We started talking about like, or no, the at the graduation from the last year I did Sunday school, all the other girls I was in class with were talking about confessional. We were going to learn about confessional the next year. And I'm like, well, what the fuck is confessional? Because like I'm like 7, maybe 8 years old, like 6 or 7 years old, right? I'm really little. I'm like, what's confessional? And I was like, oh, that's when you go sit in a booth and a priest is in a booth next to you and nobody sees you and you don't see anybody else and you tell the priest all the bad things you ever did and you know. Fucking, I stopped listening at that point because I'm like 6 years old and I'm just sitting there thinking, oh god, what are all the bad things that I ever did? And like, I distinctly remember at this point, like, god, I can't explain why this happened in my little fucking 6-year-old brain, but it fucking did. 6 or 7-year-old brain. Maybe it was something like trying to come out and like unearth itself, but it didn't know how. I'm psychoanalyzing it too much. We were at my grandfather's house. And for some reason, out of the blue, I just decided to tell my grandfather's wife, who's not my grandmother, that she was trying to say that like something would scare me, I think it was, and or like I just remember my response being like, "Oh, I'm not scared of that." One time, Lily threatened me with a knife, and even that didn't scare me, which like had not happened at that point. I was just like, "What's the craziest thing that I could think of that could like have happened in my house that wouldn't have scared me at 6 years old?" And that's what I came up with. And then like she went and told my parents, and then Lily started getting in trouble. And she denied it because it didn't happen. And then my parents called me out and they're like, did this actually happen? And I'm just like, oh, it was so bad. I like, right away, I kind of admitted to it because I didn't expect her to get in trouble, right? I wasn't trying to get her in trouble. I was trying to like make myself, my little 6-year-old self seem brave. Like, look how brave I am. So it's like, no, I just said that because I wanted to say I wasn't scared. So she wasn't in trouble anymore. Then I got in trouble for lying, obviously, but so I thought of that. My little 6-year-old, 7-year-old brain thought of that when the girls started whispering of confessional, and I went and told my mom I don't want to do Sunday school anymore because I didn't want to go have to admit that to the priest. I already admitted that to my parents. I already took my licks for that. I already fucking got in trouble. I didn't want to have to talk about it again, so I was gonna just not go to Sunday school. And my parents had already, like, given up the fight with Lily long ago at that point, so they're like, yeah, that's fine, you don't have to if you don't want to. I showed my parents that they put God in the science books and they agreed it was time to leave. Oh my god. I was like 3, 4, 5, and 6 in Sunday school, right? So like we had this children's Bible, which was basically the like a good portion of the Bible stories, just like softened down for kids. So like David and Goliath, Samson and Delilah, Adam and Eve, like a good number of them. And I remember this because we used to have a copy of the same children's Bible at home that like they used to like base everything off of in Sunday school. So I mean it was like watching Veggie Tales and reading like storybook-esque children's Bibles. It wasn't much of an indoctrination. That's why I say casually Christian, or casually Catholic, because like it wasn't devout. It was just kind of something that my parents did with us because their parents did with them. It was just like going through the motions, really. You know, God didn't have a place in our home, really. We didn't take anything from like church and bring it back home. It was a chore, really, if anything, for the entire family. And once Lily just kind of made it more effort than it was fucking worth, my parents just kind of gave up the ghost and we just stopped going. Like, it trickled. We stopped going, we went from going every week and all the holidays to just going on the holidays. And then it slowly trickled out to not even going on the holidays anymore. Veggie Tales, I'm not even religious, but I still I fuck with Veggie Tales because it's great. Silly Songs with Larry are just the most amazing things in the world. I always lied in the confessionals. Well, okay, Mark, when I was like 6, I was not much of a liar, okay? And my the lies I told were like, I didn't even understand the repercussions of them, because, like, I'm sitting there accidentally getting Lily in trouble, like, when she got herself in enough trouble as it was. She didn't need my help, and I didn't hate her at that point in time. Like, at this point in our life, me and Lily were actually, like, really close as siblings. Because it was kind of the two of us against Cameron at that point. And like, so when she got in trouble, she actually got in trouble. I felt really fucking bad, because I was like, oh, I was just trying to make myself look good. I wasn't trying to get her in trouble. Shit, what'd I do? So like the concept of just like lying to a complete stranger about, no, I've never done anything bad ever, just, that was inconceivable for me at the time. Oh wait. Everybody's got a water buffalo, yours is fast but mine is slow. Oh, where do you get them? I don't know. Oh, everybody's got a water buffalo. I love silly songs with Larry. Anyway, back to the sexy man singing. Oh, I gotta pop off. I'm gonna pop off, don't worry. I'm gonna smoke this bowl and then pop off. You guys keep distracting me in the chat. I desecrated God's body or some shit. I did waste the bread though. Yeah, but slapping your kid for wasting bread? Come on. Not saying my father is anything to go by, but my father would have picked that up off the ground, fucking dusted it off, and like, don't fucking waste bread, and then ate it himself. He's a fat fuck, so who am I talking about? Slapping was understandable. No, it's not. Chiding, maybe. Correction, yes. You know, you got anger issues and you're working on it, so like one of these, maybe. That's still going too far, but that's as far as I'll let it go. But slapping your child over bread on the floor? I'm sorry. Doesn't it say somewhere in the Bible something along the lines of not crying over spilled milk? Mark, children deserve better, even you as a child. I'll say your mom's a bad person, but not the best move. Hey Waffles, we are chit-chatting, shooting shit, while I decide how and when I'm gonna start popping off about things, because I just want to. I wanted them to give us more bread and grape juice during communion. I was hungry. Oh my god, I remember actually having to sit through church at times, and like, I just zoned out in my own fucking head. Scrolled through perused through the Bible of what I could understand of his gibberish, and that they were always in the pews in front of us, right? Fucking playing with the little, like, knee rest that you flip down. Everyone fucking gets down and pray together and shit, waiting for communion, because, like, that was snack time in my mind. Just sitting there, just this guy's boring, I'm falling asleep, I'm just gonna pick at things while Lily gets chided for not fucking keeping to herself and shit, and then all of a sudden everyone gets up and I'm like, oh, it's snack time. My first communion, I was 7 years old. Me and Lily got chickenpox that year, and it happened over the summer. Lily actually got her soccer photos taken, but she still had chickenpox on her face. It was kind of funny. And then I got it, like, right at the same time. Hang on a second, my phone just went up. Am I being loud? No, okay. And yeah, so I had chickenpox, over the time my Sunday school class did their first communion, like, during Sunday school, like, without the church and shit there. I didn't make it to that because I had chickenpox and I was still contagious, so I couldn't be around anybody. So my mother, in all of her fucking genius, God, I hate her to this day for this, she went to the fucking pastor of our church the next Sunday and explained to him that I missed my first communion. So in front of the entire fucking congregational of a shitload of fucking adults that I did not know. And this church we went to was not small, okay? It filled up with like at least 100 people, and that thing filled every Sunday. And we were usually towards the back. So, my mother puts me in the fucking communion dress that she bought me for my first communion. Yeah, I got my head slammed against the desk and my hair pulled and shit. Of course, a lot of hurtful words. Hate school to this day. Oh my god. Kids suck. I had my ass beat for an A minus. Okay, man. Oh, Jesus. Mark, just because you're used to it doesn't mean it's okay. Don't beat your kids, please. Okay, no, your mom is a terrible person. Fuck that bitch. So yeah, my mother, another fucking bitch, has like they have the fucking pastor makes an announcement that I didn't make I missed my first communion, so you know I was gonna do it now, and I had to walk just from the back all the way down this fucking church, and all these fucking adults are staring at me. I'm like 7 years old, terrified shitless. I wasn't a bold child at this point. I was still like shy, would hide behind my fucking mother, didn't like to look adults in the eye kind of fucking kid. And I gotta go up to the fucking, my mother came with me, of course, but she wasn't beside me, she was behind me, and that bugged the shit out of me. Walked up to the fucking, where the pastor was, and gives me the fucking cracker, as I called it, and the cracker was great. And then he gives me offers me the cup that I know has wine in it. And like, I'm just dumbfounded. I just look up at him, as he's like holding out the fucking like cup with wine in it, the chalice, whatever it's supposed to be, and I'm just like, I'm 7.
Monitor, measure, and manage all your website's activity from one place.
I'm 7, and he just like kind of laughed at me what I said, and fucking like just like took the cue, like took the cup away, and like let me fucking leave, practically run back to my seat. I wanted to run, but fuck, I couldn't. I don't know if it was the expectation that I had to like walk down because it was church or whatever, but I was like a little fucking rule-following hoop jumper at that point. I didn't want to make a scene, so as much as I wanted to just sprint back to where I got to sit, I had to walk back slowly and quietly, my face burning red with embarrassment, hating my fucking mother for it. Sorry about the ads. Love childhood. Childhood's great. That was when we still went to church. Didn't get to drink the wine. Well, see, I remember when I was still in Sunday school, like before the chicken pox took me out, we were getting ready for our first communion. And we were told that, like, yes, it's wine, but it's not like, it's a very, very, very low alcohol content wine. And, you know, you can, a sip is not going to fucking hurt anybody. So, if you want to, go fucking ahead. Otherwise, you don't have to if you don't want to. Like, it's not gonna be forced down your throat, essentially. So, like, I knew in the back of my head that I could just say no. Like, I didn't have to take it. Like, I was just, like, wave of the hand, bow of the head, something, just, like, basically refuse it. But I was terrified. I was embarrassed. I was 6. Everyone's eyes were on me. Just, like, brutal, like, just blatant fucking honesty came out of my mouth. And I was just, like, I'm 7. Oh, it's so great. Wait, what did Mark say? It's been 3 years since the beating stopped. Better. She's better now, but the stupid trauma never went away. Well, I mean, trauma is stupid in the sense that somebody else inflicts it upon you without your fucking say-so, and it's just a Tuesday for them, but it fucks the rest of your life up, right? So it is stupid, and I understand calling it the stupid trauma. She always makes you feel guilty whenever I tell her all the shit she and my dad have done to fuck me up. Well, you know what? You just fucking throw back in her face anytime she, like, tries to make you feel guilty. Just be like, I'm sorry you feel confronted by me telling you about your own actions. You don't get to sit there and say, how dare you talk about what I did to you. Like, fuck off. Like, I get it. I completely understand referring it to the stupid trauma, because, like, you know, the stupid trauma that fucking persists and fucks my life up to no end. But just as long as you're not calling yourself stupid for having the trauma, because you didn't fucking pick it, somebody else did. And it was such a nondescript fucking minuscule of a choice to them, and it impacted their life so little that they barely even fucking remember it. My parents used to do that too when I used to try and fucking talk to them about shit. Cause like, how did it work? So I told my father first, in terms of like my childhood trauma and shit, I left the house at 17, I left the province before I turned 18. I turned 18 in Montreal. I was on the street in Montreal. I was in a homeless shelter, and then I was on the street. Um, I didn't talk to my parents for like a good few months, like the first couple of months. Other than to like basically tell them I'm going to Montreal. What, like, I'm not asking you, I'm just affording you the grace to tell you that I'm going, so you don't freak out when you find out I'm not in the province. So, other than that, I had no contact with them really. And then I got back. I got out to Montreal and expected my phone to be cut off because at the time when I had taken off in the house, my mother was paying my phone bill. It was like an agreement we had that she was paying my phone bill, which I completely expected to end when I left when I took off and left their house. But she kept paying for it, so I just fucking let it happen. And then I went to Montreal, and because she was still paying for my phone bill, I felt obligated to basically let them know that I wasn't dead every once in a while, which I still hadn't told either of them anything at that point. Like, I was still denying it myself in my own head. Like, it wasn't the forefront. Like, it wasn't important enough to me at the time to process. I was 18 and homeless in Montreal. I had bigger problems. So, like, the relationship that was, like, extremely volatile when I first left the house kind of started to simmer down. And then I met my ex-husband. And we were talking about something at some point in his kitchen one night, fucking high on cocaine, and it wasn't a realization, it was just, like, an acceptance. We were talking, the conversation we had just kind of led to an epiphany in my head of, like, acceptance of, like, yeah, that happened. What I keep trying to convince myself were just a persistent nightmare that I had as a child. No, that happened. That actually happened. And, like, this, like, acceptance kind of happened out loud instead of in my head where it should have been. So I kind of, like, basically told my now ex-husband, who wasn't my ex-husband at the time. He wasn't even my husband at the time. We basically just started fucking dating. That's when he learned that Cameron had raped me for, like, a good number. I know it started at 3 and I know it stopped at 6. So at least 3 years. I'm not, like, it could have started before then. I'm not sure. So he learned that and fucking punched his fridge and broke it. And shortly after that, because I was still talking to my parents, I told my father. Like, I just basically went, hey, okay, so this happened. This happened, and I don't expect you to say anything or do anything about it. I'm just kind of putting it out there and stating it out loud that, like, this happened, okay? And, like, I told my father first because Cameron's not my father's child, and my father has never treated Cameron or seemed to regard Cameron as his child. He was always my mother's child in everyone's eyes. Like, he wasn't part of the family. He was my mother's other kid. And especially from the moment that he was removed from the house by CPS, it was just okay, anyway. Sorry, chat distracted me. So yeah, so I told my father, and I told him not to tell my mother because I wasn't ready to tell her golden child did that, because I knew she'd deny it. I knew she'd deny it out her ass, and if she didn't deny it, it wouldn't change anything, right? He would still be her golden child. You know, it would just be like a okay and kind of situation with her, and I wasn't ready to deal with that, so I didn't want her to know. So I told my father, and he cried, and he apologized, and this, that, and the other thing, and all the fucking, you know, showy bullshit that they always seem to do. Especially when someone's looking, because he knew I was calling from my, like, was going to be my new boyfriend's apartment. And, not too long after that, I was in the midst of, like, dealing with the acceptance that, like, yeah, no, it happened. It happened exactly how I remember it happening, and it's not a nightmare that I had. It was shit that happened to me as a child. From someone who keeps being, you know, everyone keeps, my parents keep shoving, or sorry, my mother keeps shoving down my throat that this is my brother, and yet he did that to me. So at some point I ended up telling my mother, and her response was just, oh. Like, just a cold, detached, almost as like, oh, another one. You too, huh? Like as if she wasn't surprised. Like showed near my bed. But yeah, it was just her tone was very much like she wasn't surprised, and like that's all she said. She didn't say anything, and it was just like there's a dead silence afterwards. It was just oh. So that was fun to deal with. And then she just continued on like I didn't just say what I had just said. And like I attempted to maintain some sort of relationship at JT loves cook. What? Hello, Courtney. Remember me? No, should I? It's hard that you've never spoken to either of your siblings for years since you cut ties with them. What's hard? What's hard? I never had siblings, bruh. Dude, I stopped having like I only ever really fucking had one sibling, and like that stopped being my like Lily stopped being my sibling like when she started abusing me at like 7. So I haven't had siblings my entire fucking life. I've had obligations. Lily was a chore that was tacked on to the fucking rest of my other chores as a child. I was her keeper. I was expected to keep her in line because she treated me like a little emotional support animal. And my parents relied on that to fucking get the results they wanted and expected me to put up with it. You never speaking to Lily and Cameron. Yeah, why the fuck? Do you know when I stopped speaking to Cameron? When he started stalking me after I took off from my parents' house. You know, the man who had never lived in that fucking house longer than like fucking 3 months when he crashed on the couch, who had never been any sort of positive influence in my life, who had never been any sort of brother to me, started stalking me and blowing my fucking phone up to no end when he found out I was homeless. Then when I went to Montreal, he started hounding every one of our family members to try and get my phone number so he could stalk me some more. Are you fucking kidding me? What are you smoking, Ryu Spirit? You think it's hard not speaking to them? It's hard being related to them. It was hard growing up in that household. Cutting them off was the easiest thing I ever fucking did. So easy, I did it before I was 19. Like, what are you on, my dude? Courtney, your mom sounds fucking disgusting. Oh, she is. You really were the Meg Griffin of the family who got ties with them. Yeah. But like, no, it was absolutely not difficult to cut ties with those people. It was the easiest thing I ever did. The difficult thing was attempting to have any sort of relationship. Cause like, I went on to, after telling my parents what, like, cause I didn't tell them what Lily did to me. Cause, like, you gotta remember, and it's funny, cause Lily will try and sell this to her crowd that I have changed my story multiple times, and that I've said I don't remember, I have no memories of her abusing me. Which is not true in the fucking slightest. Sorry, sexy man, you gotta stop while I'm talking about this, because that's just tone deaf. I don't have memories of Lily, like, penetratively raping me because I was unconscious when she did it. I have plenty of memories of her abusing me sexually as a child because she did it for years before she fucking raped me in my sleep. You know, because like a child groomer, like a fucking predator, like a creepy fucking rapist and pedophile would, you know, they groom their victim into an acceptance of a certain amount of fucking boundary violation. So like she had to work up to be able to rape me in my sleep without me waking up. And it started with shit when I was awake, you dumbasses. That is not me saying that I don't remember her abusing me. That's me saying I don't have memories of her raping me because I didn't catch her mid-rape. She didn't do that when I was awake like Cameron did. Gotta fucking love family, right? Also, thank you, Mark. Um, What was my fucking point with that? Jesus, I lost it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The complexity around the whole thing with Lily. So like not having the same very specific memories of like what Cameron did to me as like with Lily, and because a lot of the focus of my like the first layer of my processing was focused on like the more deep like very specific memories of Cameron and like how far I knew for sure that that went. It kind of took the forefront. Like I wasn't really dissecting like red flags and the memories that I did have of what she did do to me and what that did meant or what that did mean. The implications and like all that shit. Here's a point. So I didn't talk about what Lily did to me. I don't think I ever specifically like told my parents that Lily abused me or how she abused me or how long it went or what it encompassed. I think at one point I threw it in my father's face or I threw it in my father's face that both my parents' golden children raped me in my childhood. I think that's like I implied it, but I never specifically told them. Um I did specifically tell them about Cameron. I didn't like go into great detail, but like I flat out said Cameron raped me. I never told them that Lily did anything. Um And by the time I had pieced absolutely everything together in terms of it, uh, I wasn't even in contact with my parents, right? So there's no point in like reaching out to be like, oh, by the way, your other child also blah 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 blah. Like the YouTube video's there. They can go watch it. Fuck. Um, so after I told my parents about Cameron and like I was kind of processing and dealing with that on my own, I still as much as I resented my parents, I still had a lot of pity for them at the time. Like there was still I was only 19 or I was only 18 actually. So like there was still like a little tiny bit of that rule following, hoop jumping. I feel bad for these people who have such terrible firstborn children. I fucking gagged on the idea of them existing. Who have such terrible firstborn children that like I'm not going to be another stressor in their life. I'm going to make things easier. Like a tiny little piece of that still existed. So fucking it took me a while to blame them for their own action or inaction or their own responsibility for like the entirety of my childhood. It was all focused on their children. So I tried to rebuild some sort of relationship with them, which very quickly turned into me realizing that I had to accept nothing would ever fucking change and I would just have to fucking grin and bear it if I wanted any sort of relationship with my family, or I had to cut them off because this was going nowhere. And in my brain, my brain legit rejected the idea of them existing, right? I know it's so funny. Um, yeah, I say I'm a lot. It's what I say when I'm reevaluating my own thoughts so that I don't leave dead air. Dead air, dead air, dead air. And what was I saying? So yeah, so once I realized that like it was either, accept the fact that they would never change and, deal with it or like just accept it or, walk away from it. And I chose to accept it for a little while, mostly because I was like using my parents for money because fuck them. I'm their child. That's what they get. If they didn't want that, they shouldn't have fucking had children. So I would keep it like a casual relationship with at least my mother, to the point where we'd have a phone call once a week, just so that every once in a while I could call her up and fucking lie through my teeth and be like, "Oh, can I have $50 for groceries because I don't have grocery money?" I had groceries. I had no fucking weed money. I just wasn't gonna tell her that. Which was funny because later in life she tried to throw that in my face and she's like, "Oh, who bought you and your stepchild like groceries and food and blah blah blah." And that was a beautiful moment because I just got to laugh and be like, "Bitch, you bought my weed. You think I wasn't feeding my kid? No. You think I was gonna choose? You think I was gonna choose myself and leave like the kid that I considered mine at the time hungry? His food, the money that went into his food, if he wasn't around, would have went into weed, and now I don't have money for weed. So I'm gonna lie to you, say I need food, and then get money for weed. Like I'm talking to you on the phone as I text my dealer. Jesus Christ. Random, would you have a favorite brand of cigarettes? No, a death stick is a death stick. I know a lot of like there are a lot of people who are like I call them I say they have Gucci lungs because they're particular about the brand of cigarette they have, but it's all cancer to me. I don't give a shit. How on earth could you make money while others can't? What do you mean? So I kept a casual relationship with my parents. Um and then Cameron had children, which took a which like was a marked turn in the casual relationship that I had with my mother. It became very fucking strained at that point. Because every phone call, it didn't matter what the fuck what we were talking about, it always circled back to that wretched bastard and his wretched bastards. Um, how on earth could you make money while others can't? Oh, well, fucking, I started working at 14. My mother got me a job at, like, I unashamedly admit this. My mother got me a job at Tim Hortons because she'd worked for Tim Hortons for so long. She was very good friends, basically, with the owner because they were both the same kind of bitch. So she could basically call the owner up and be like, hey, give my kid a job. And the owner would be like, all right, have him fill out an application and I'll schedule an interview with whoever. So Cameron got his first job that way. Lily was offered her first job that way that she didn't take until she was 19. That's why her first job was at Tim Hortons. And I got my first job that way at 14, sorry. Cameron started at 16. And I know people are gonna fucking jump in and be like, you can't work at 14. Okay. In Canada, you can work at 14 under very strict stipulations, okay? You need you need parental consent, okay? You can't work past 11 o'clock. No, you can't work past I think it's 10 o'clock on a weekday. And or sorry, you can't work between the hours of 10 p.m. to I think it's like 4 p.m. the next day, right? So like kids can't do back shift, they can't do early morning shifts, they have to be at school. They can only work after school or on the weekends. And there's like a cap in the amount of hours you can work, right? So you can only work, say like, I don't know, 30 hours in a pay period as opposed to like a 40-hour work week, which is regular full time. Um, so I started at 14 and I worked 11 at night till 7 in the morning, Friday night and Saturday night, and that's all I fucking worked for like this. I did that for I did that up until I moved. I mean, I quit and had like maybe a 4 month hiatus and then switched stores when I went back. But yeah, I started work at 14 because I wanted a cell phone. And my mother said, because my mother got a cell phone. I was like, well, I want a cell phone. And she said, well, if you want a cell phone, you need to get a job and pay for your own cell phone. I was like, well, can I get a job and pay for my own cell phone? Because I'll get a job and pay for my own cell phone. And I did. And I got my own cell phone. Fucking pretty much that. And then when I quit my job, my mother looked at me and she's like, I'm not paying your cell phone. And I was like, well, your cell phone bill. I was like, well, I didn't expect you to pay my cell phone bill. And then at some point she offered to pay my cell phone bill and then fucked up the plan my phone was on so that it gave me more minutes than texting, but I did more texting than talking. So the texting ran up a phone bill and I had to go back to work to pay off the phone bill that I had inadvertently uh, racked up. Nokia, no, LG. LG was my first phone brand. So anyway, yeah, so and once I like my father was a cheap bastard. He didn't spend money on any of his children. He spent money on himself and like that's it. So when it came to things like school clothes, if my mother couldn't afford to like get us actual things, my father bought the bare fucking minimum and it hardly ever made that. Same with school supplies. He wasn't keen on paying school fees and you actually had to hound him to get him to write the check. Um, my father did not part with his money easily. So once I was like at 14, the prospect of getting a job and having my own money to actually spend on myself and not have to like strategically ask my father in certain ways to like ensure I could get the thing that I want and then also make sure that like the thing that I want was like a reasonable kind of fucking thing to ask for, like it wasn't too expensive, or if it was expensive brand new, then I found like something used, or like I compromise and set like and compromise with myself and before I even approached him and settle on something like lesser to try and like get the yes out of him, right? Which worked, but it was fucking tiring. And it was always, well, and I'd heard so much from him growing up, when you have your own money, when you have your own money. So the idea of me having my own money, it was like, well, fuck yeah, sign me up, buddy. And then I was a baker at Tim Hortons overnight, and fucking it was quiet, and there's barely any people, and I was away from my fucking family, and I got to make food, and I loved it. It was great. It was fantastic. I was like one of the youngest people in my school to have a fucking job, and every time people would be like, "Oh my God, you work?" Like I loved everything about it. And the freedom it fucking gave me. I remember the first time I spent $70 on a pair of knee-high Converse. My mother lost her shit. Because my parents, I don't think they expected me to get a job. Or if they expected me to get a job, I don't think they expected me to like do anything with my money. But I made really fucking decent money for like a 14 to 17-year-old with no bills to pay. And like my father talked himself into a corner my entire childhood, into not being able to charge me for fucking bills because um my father came from like a fairly well-off family. Like they're not rich, but they had a very comfortable fucking life. And so, to the point where my grandfather, my father's father, could afford to not charge his children like money for bills as long as they were in and his only stipulations were, as long as you're in school, or like you're going to as long as you're in public school, and if you decide to go into college afterwards, you're not going to have to pay rent here. Like I'm not going to charge you bills. So my father spent like mine and Lily's entire childhood bolstering about that and how that was so great, and that's what he was going to do with us. So once I started working and I was still in school, I was like, well, you're not going to charge me for bills because you already set that up yourself. All the money that I lost to taxes, I was getting back at the end of the year, because you don't pay taxes under the age of 18 in Canada. Like it comes off of your paycheck, but you get all of it back in your tax return. So like the entire time I was working while living at my father's house, I also wasn't paying taxes. Fucking and I had all this basically I had all this disposable income, and he fucking hated it. Both my parents fucking hated it. And being 30 years old and shit now, I get it, because yeah, the beauty of the fucking gift that it is to not have bills and obligations and having all of your income being disposable, that is a gift nobody understands until it is fucking gone. I used to hear all the time when I was young, youth is wasted on the young, and I never understood it. I'm like, that makes no sense. How's it wasted? How's youth wasted on the young? It's literally for the young. And then I got old and I realized, oh, okay, yeah, it's because you really do not understand the joy, the sheer joy life would have if bills and responsibilities and obligations were not a factor. I don't know. I honestly, Mark, I don't know. I guess he expected me to get overwhelmed, or like, because I was such a rule following, hoop jumping, I'm gonna make life easy for you kid. I guess he was expecting me to like give him my money or offer to pay bills or some shit. But no, bitch, I turned around and I bought myself clothes, I bought myself shoes, I pre-ordered video games out the ass, I bought myself game systems. I gave myself everything that I knew he would not want to or could not afford to give me as my father, and as like a 14-year-old child. He kept telling me, when you have your own money, you can buy your own things. And I had my own money, so I bought my own things. And it pissed him off to no end, because he had like two children to raise, and a wife, and a mortgage, and a car, and a fucking 40-hour-a-week job to go to, and responsibilities as an adult, and no time to enjoy the disposable income he tried to have, while as I was a child and had all the time in the world to just play with free fucking money. He hated it, and I get it, but he still took it out on me, which was absolutely fucking childish. Like, you're an adult, sir. Grow the fuck up. Yeah, well, that was the thing. Like, my father very unfortunately established within, like, me as a child that, like, what's yours is yours. What you earn is what you earn. Your money is your money. And if like everything that in the house was his, because he bought it, so he got to control it and he got to decide how it was used, and this, that, and the third. So why wouldn't that transfer to me and my own? I'm wishing I got a job as a teen. God, I just wish I learned to be better with money. Makes me mad because I have a cousin who's in a situation they legit take her money. Now, the only time I agree with, like, if you're a parent, you're charging your kid rent, if your kid's over the age of 19, okay, if they're just not in school, um, or if they're younger and with their like knowledge and obviously like a certain amount of their consent, you're taking the money with the understanding and promise that it's like being saved to provide a future because like it's a good way to teach kids when they're younger but still able to make money about like budgeting and shit because even if they're not taking all of it, if once they start to expect the amount of money that's coming off, say to be saved, like as their money comes in, or once per month, or once per year, or whatever, as like this sort of establishes like the routine of just okay, I may have this amount in like when I get paid, but I have this much to work with, and the rest of it technically doesn't exist until it's needed. Which is a good thing to establish because me, I had unfettered access to my own fucking money and no bills or responsibilities and nobody establishing like the concept of them within me. So other than the cell phone. So I went wild, buck wild, and it basically got to the point where money started burning a hole in my pocket. Like if I have it, I have to spend it. I'm out of that for the most part now. I'm so much better with money than I used to be. But yeah, nope, she's in school and still a minor. Yeah, see, and again, unless it's like they're, and I imagine it sounds like it's not, but unless it's like a situation where it's like, yeah, we're gonna take a good portion of your money and like fucking put it away for you, so that one, you do learn how to budget with the amount, like with a lesser amount of money than you actually do have, and like two, you have something to fall back on if something happens. Who the fuck is this A space guy? Where? A space yar yar? Who's that? Hi, buddy. Who? Hi, A space. Who are you? I don't remember nobody, guys. I'm like, I got the HD autism. I don't remember names. I only really remember faces and voices, and half y'all use a fucking avatar. Oh my god, I have the funniest thing to talk about. Let me smoke this bowl. Hey, we got people showing up. What's up? What's up? Hey, get some more coffee in a second here. So, that's fun because like things are just about to get juicy right now. So I got this was in like YouTube comments that I deleted because like fuck you, it's my channel. I could but what shows up is what I want it to, bitches. Fight me. I had first fight. Someone should like leave this big fucking I don't know novel of a comment and threw in the middle of it. If you delete this comment, it's proof that you can't take criticism. Sure, bitch. Anyway, delete. Fucking like, don't fucking challenge me. Are you kidding me? You think you're doing something? You're admitting you can't take criticism. I'm okay with you thinking that. Bye. Oh, I couldn't handle money. I just had free money to spend, essentially. That's what he was pissed off about. It burned a hole in my pocket. Comically large bong. Oh, honey, that's not even close. This is the smallest bong that I use. Oh, thank you, Mark. Like any smaller and the bong kisses me, and I don't fucking like that. Some people have bongs that are like this tall. I'm like, how do you do that? I get French kissed every time, and I can't stand that. Um, so anyway, so yeah, the first of all, it was the funniest thing was this comment started with like, oh, if you delete this comment, it's proof you can't accept criticism. I'm like, I cool. You keep believing that, buddy. Next, and somewhere else while I was like skimming through this fucking novel was you didn't take enough time away from the internet to work on yourself. You should take more time to work on yourself and blah 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 blah. And it's like both of you assume I one took time and two that I was working on myself. Nah, bitches, I was busy. I didn't take time away from the internet. I just wasn't live streaming. And I just didn't let my and I shut my Twitter down from being like you know, free entertainment for Beckett and his ilk. I'm making a video about stuff that you're involved in. Would you be open to an interview? Yeah, if you fucking pay me. $50 a question. Moving on. Yeah, so I wasn't taking time to work on myself, bitches. I was busy. I got an actual life to fucking live, and I only do this when I decide I have the time for it. I don't bend over backwards or break my fucking neck trying to be on here. I'm not that relevant. I don't fucking pretend to be. Working on yourself, girl. The fuck? I know, right? The audacity. You don't need to work on perfection. Fuck. Randos on the internet telling you what you should do with your paid internet is funny. I know, right? Isn't that great? Um, and then someone else tried to this is another comment that I just deleted. I think it was hidden by YouTube to begin with, which was really funny. And it was trying to tell me that I was talking about having a partner, and that's funny because as a docs on me confirmed months ago, I was dumped by my boyfriend, and he was on Kiwi Farms telling people that I don't shower just like KP, and then what is with you nasty bitches and not showering. And I deleted that because like just gonna respond to this in video format and have it immortalized. I don't shower because I prefer to have your mother lick me clean, you cuck. Second of all, my apparently ex-boyfriend, who apparently dumped me months ago, is on Kiwi Farms. Okay. Is that why someone's trying to get into my like 2-year-old Kiwi Farms account that I haven't actually used since it like I opened it 2 years ago when I learned about Lily's existence? Because that's the other fun thing too. Is like someone's trying to hack into shit, and it's like, if you want to get in there and fucking I don't know, read what I posted or post something that you think you're gonna claim I did, like I don't. Go ahead. The fuck? What do I care? I don't spend my time proving people wrong on the internet. I let people think what they want. You want to believe I said or did something that I know I didn't. It doesn't change my life. I need to let you fucking believe it. The same people will sit there and say that someone proved that I tried to groom a minor, but all the proof, the blatant, obvious fucking examples of Gabriel Brown being sexual with minors on the internet and other people hand waving it away, going, that's just how you talked to kids on the internet back then, as if being sexual with children on the internet was a normal fucking thing at any point in fucking time. They'll say that's not proof and that means nothing and that's contextual, but like, somebody saying that I instructed them on how to masturbate, but providing literally no evidence on me doing so is proof that I groomed someone, right? Not to mention that, and I don't blame the kid for this, like the kid was obviously manipulated into this. I find it funny that like one, this question, like the question of am I broken if I've never orgasmed was even asked of me. Because that wasn't the nature of the conversations that I had with that fucking particular 14-year-old at that point. Um, and then it's really ironic that that was like that part of the conversation, like the entirety of my answer was screenshotted, including the message that said, I'm gonna delete this now because like I'm even fucking uncomfortable with this. Um, like, you know, that was there, which is odd. Like, why would you ask the question and then immediately screenshot the answer if like you were asking the question because it was a question you actually had? And again, I'm not blaming a fucking child. I honestly believe that somebody, likely Fennec, was in that kid's ear instructing them on doing this, telling them to do this to basically try and lay some sort of trap to prove I was something I'm something I'm not. Um because it's just odd that so much of it, like that very 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 one specific fucking question was screenshotted in its entirety, but there's no fucking, there was even a screenshot of me like me having deleted the message afterwards, but then there's nothing of the so-called instruction on masturbation that I supposedly did because it didn't fucking happen because I didn't instruct someone on how to masturbate. I don't know where Fennec, maybe that was in Fennec's fucking plan. Maybe Fennec wanted it to go that far and was maybe going to push the kid to ask me how to, but it didn't actually get there. So, like, I don't know, maybe you showed your hand a little too hard, Fennec, by insisting I said something that wasn't even fucking part of the conversation. But somehow that's proof, right? That's proof that I'm a pedophile. considering I literally swing so wildly in the opposite direction in terms of like my actual interests that I date and am only interested in men like inappropriately older than me. I consider people my age to be basically too fucking young to even view as a sexual fucking being. 20-year-olds are fucking children. I used to say I had a crush on Sabrina Carpenter until I found out how old she was, and I went, oh my god, that's a child! Now I just enjoy her fucking lyrics because they're just, oh my god, lady, what are you doing? Who even starts a conversation like that? I don't know, the same people also say that I fought with this kid's mom over, like, my interaction with the kids, which is just wildly fucking untrue. One, I didn't fight with this kid's mom. I had a Discord conversation that this other adult that I was speaking to, you know, chose to be a part of, okay? We had a conversation about somebody else who was grooming her daughter, who had tried to groom me when I was fucking young, okay? Or with the same fucking pig. I don't know if it's a group of people that have this fucking information or whatever, but it was the same name, it was the same picture, it was the same tactics. And the kid had already tried to tell their mother about it. Their mother kept brushing it off. And like I fucking literally asked to talk to her fucking mother and be like, listen, here's what's going on, here's who I am, and you have every right to just hang up this call now. And like I would not fucking I would not blame you, I wouldn't hold it against you. I'd probably do the same in your position. This is probably the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you. But like this is actually pretty serious, and like this is what's actually going on, and I don't know how much she's told you, but here's what she's told me, and I really do urge you to just like actually take this seriously. And then yeah, so that was in no way me fighting with the woman over whether or not I was taught like I got to talk to her daughter. This was me talking to another adult going, listen, your kid's being targeted, and I don't know if they're comfortable telling you everything, but like here's everything they told me, and I already have experience with this particular person because they fucking targeted me years ago when I was younger. So yeah, that got twisted 9 ways from fucking Sunday. Because after that conversation, the fucking the kid's mom tried to like shut down her communication with like practically anybody online, and she kept like finding ways around it. And I didn't put a stop to it on my end like I should have at the time. Why didn't I? I don't know. I just fucking didn't. Why didn't I? Because not that this defends it. I should have put a stop to it. I just didn't because I figured, well, if she's gonna be, if this kid's gonna be fucking, skirting rules and putting themselves in danger anyway, better me than fucking someone who's gonna prey on him. Because, contrary to what a handful of people on the internet would like to believe, I ain't into fucking kids. Dude, I was 18 trying to mac on someone who I thought was my age, found out he was 17, and I went, ugh! And immediately just like, from that moment on, it was like, oh no, you are so unattractive. Like I caught the ick. You were just so unattractive in my eyes now. Why would you entertain this topic with that kid though? Well, the fuck? My light. Did you burn out, you son of a— Thank you. Why would I entertain that topic with that kid though? I mean, it's a good question. Why? Because fucking I was in over my head with a bunch of fucking pumped up ideas of I can help people, and around that question was when I realized, hold the fucking phone, this is going too damn far. And like literally right after that, I pulled way the fuck back on a lot of things. Because yeah, I was still coming out the gate swinging with shit about Lily, and fucking I was in the mindset of like I'm gonna do absolutely everything and anything I can to fucking help people, and I'm not gonna turn anyone away. And like yeah, once it like fucking that's a stupid way to approach things because it bites you in the fucking ass, and it bit me in the fucking ass, and as soon as it bit me in the fucking ass, when I was like, wow, this went this is going farther than really I need to let it to. This is the no more, no more. And I fucking put a stop to it at that point, and took a very hands off approach at that point. I was like, I'm not accepting fucking DMs from my, like, no, I'm not as accessible as I used to be anymore. So why at the time? Because it seemed like it seemed like an all right idea at the time, and yeah, it obviously wasn't, but it's still not me instructing a child on how to masturbate. Because no, first of all, instructing people on how to masturbate is just not my gig, and second of all, that's a child. Literally just repeating verbatim what I learned in health class about how people are different and experiences are wildly different for everybody, and that includes sex, and it doesn't have to be in this one specific way for everybody all the time, and literal for like fucking what a fucking nurse would tell you if you're a child asking that question. Because I mean, I literally spat out the same answer that was given to my fucking age group when the kids in my class were asking the same questions anonymously to the nurses. Why did you answer the question? Because I had the answer available. And, it was just a question. I wasn't sitting there thinking that somebody was trying to, like, prompt this kid into messaging me shit in hopes of getting, like, some damning screenshot while they try and talk me into a corner. Having a kid around and talking to them seems bad enough already, though. Okay. I'm not asking for permission about it. It's done and over with now. I ain't asking for forgiveness. I ain't defending it. I'm just not letting people say it is what it wasn't. In that scenario, if a simple wait, what? A simple no from you would have been enough. I think. Oh yeah. Well, if I go back and redo it, I wouldn't fucking do it. That goes without fucking saying. I'm not sitting here going, I made the best choice possible and I'd do it again. Like, fucking, like, I sit there and most of my fucking shit that I'm not ashamed of and sit there going, I'd do it again. I don't give a fuck what you think. I made a choice. It turned out not to be the best fucking choice. I wouldn't make that choice again. I understand people are not happy with that choice, with the choice that I made, and that they have feelings about it. That's perfectly fucking reasonable. Um, it's still not me grooming a child, though. It's still not me instructing somebody on masturbation, though. Aerospace, I told you, $50 a question. You still have minors interacting with your content, though. Okay, so, like, go talk to YouTube? Not because say I'm not attracted to people you're younger than me. I don't know. I don't gotta sit here and spend my time convincing a bunch of people that I'll never meet that I'm something I'm not. I'm good. Think what you want, and it doesn't change my life at all. Look, I sit here unscathed and unharmed while multiple people believe that I groomed a child and just interested in children. I'll live. I'll smoke another cigarette. I'll get some more fucking free work done on my teeth. It's okay. The world still spins, life goes on. Think what you like. Like you can't trust people on YouTube. They always lie about their age. Also, like, am under no obligation other than checking the no, it's not made for kids box to like do anything about it. I also don't go out of my way to make my content particularly appeal to children. I talk about shitty adults doing other shitty things, and then I play games that are meant for adults that I age gate, or I play like casual cozy games. that don't, like, wish they put this much energy into actual preds, right? Someone else got their fucking panties in a twist because they're trying to they're like, oh, you have to provide proof that fuck off. See, even my light can't handle this bullshit. Oh, you can see all the little freckles when I turn the light off though. No! Work. Oh, it's the plug. That's what it was. Okay. Um, someone else got their panties in a bunch because I said I need to provide proof because I accused Beckett of being a pedophile. No, I didn't. The fuck I didn't. I said he's predatory. I called him a predator. I used the word grooming. It's not my fault that your mental correlation with the word always goes to child. You can prey on adults, you can prey on people in your own age group, you can groom people in your own age group, you can groom people older than you. The dynamic is not age specific. We're not saying you groom someone, it's just odd how not careful you are. Okay, sure. Lots of people are saying that I groomed someone, so stipulate who "we're" is in your sentence there. If you're gonna claim a collective, then you best know what the fuck you're talking about, because plenty of people call me a groomer and a pedophile, honey. It's about how it's just odd how not careful you are. Oh, you mean 2 years ago when I first fucking started this and I wasn't expecting as much attention as I had? Oh, I fumbled the ball for a fucking minute and I answered a question a lot of people are not comfortable with me answering. Oh, big fucking whoop, you'll get over it. They carry it around like fucking, like I'm doing it to this day. Like it's something I sit there and go, like, I'm proud of doing that, and you should be okay with me doing it. It's a good thing that I did, and that's how you should talk to people. No, I'm just not gonna fucking cry and weep over the fact that people have feelings. Hey, Bridget. Who's we, right? Who's we? Even my fucking light can't put up with the bullshit. I literally get called a fucking child groomer and a pedophile about comment section, honey. Where have you been? Giving sex ed advice is a casual fumble. Again, $50 a question, my guy. Your shit ain't getting answered until fucking I get money. Maybe don't give sex advice to kids? Question mark. That's not your place? Question mark. That's pretty weird. Question mark. 5, 10, 15. $150. Is there a reason you won't answer an ace-based question? He seems like a reasonable guy based on our time and cause money. Pay me, ho. Just because some people say this doesn't mean everyone thinks that, but suit yourself. Okay, and just because you don't say it doesn't mean quote unquote we're not saying that. So just because I'm talking in a fucking proverbial doesn't mean I'm speaking to you specifically. I understand your world revolves around you, but that's only for you, honey. It's not my fault you talked yourself into a fucking corner with your own fucking wording. Do, 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 do. Keep running, I guess. Okay, who's running? I'm right here. It's not my fault you're a fucking broke bitch. Oh, is it the psychos? Are the psychos here? Is that who's here? Oh, joy. Joyous. Oh. Oh no. Did I piss off your woobly again? Did your weeble wobble but not fall down? Where would said money go towards? Weed? Me. It would go towards me. You want answers from me? You want content from me that is like specifically dictated by your wording? Pay the fuck up. I strongly dislike Cy and Anthony, LMAO. Okay. That doesn't change the fact that our little psychos are here. Who was speaking to you, buddy? The inflated egos on this people, my god. No, honey, it's psychos. Because they're psycho. They're size little cronies. Psychos. It's wordplay, you stupid fuck. Oh no, not the weed, LMAO, bro. What? Right? Like I had someone else comment on my last stream, this is your brain on drugs. I'm on like 3 different prescriptions from a doctor. Caffeine is a drug, nicotine is a drug, alcohol is a drug. Lots of things are drugs. You're gonna need to be a little more specific there, pal. Try a little fucking harder. This isn't grade 2. Oh, look how quick everyone is to prove they're not a little psycho. This cute. This cute. We killed my grandma. We killed my uncle. Didn't you guys know we killed my uncle? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna turn the music back on. I gotta go rock a piss and get more coffee. And then we'll do more of this, because this is fun. This is always so much fun for me. Enjoy yourselves. Oh, fuck your ad. I'll be back.
She's always had her sense of pride, an innocent woman and loyal wife. Her husband's had some real late nights. She chalks it up to beers and ice. See, Ronnie don't like to think twice, but she's so sweet she don't bat an eye. Until she caught him cheat and lie, she sentenced old Ronnie to pay the price. Dear old Alice, known for her mercy, please show him mercy. But tonight she feels bloodthirsty. Whoa, whoa. They said she killed him and spilled his blood. She cleaned it up, no victim went missing. But now he must know you don't fuck with misses. Ronnie, don't you know you had it coming? Messing around with any other woman. Alice had enough, and so she roughed you up. And now your love's forgiven.
20 years have passed me by, taking a stroll into the night. The rumors never seem to die. Alice the killer, people cry. Underneath the pale moonlight, I plant my feet where cabin lies. The cabin's known me for some time. I step inside and with no surprise. Out in these woods, I feel like a loner. Despite the man who's chained in a corner.
She restrained him,
I chained him up, that man ain't good.
decaying, start praying.
Your time is done and it's the judge.
You're swinging.
Swinging.
Ronnie, don't you know you had it coming?
Mess around with any other woman.
Alice
Alice had enough, and so she roughed you up. And now your love's forgiven.
I love that song. Anyway, back. Did you
When it came
miss
time
me?
to take things to the next level,
did I miss?
knew that I had to make a website, and Wix was perfect for that. I'm Josh Harmon. I'm a musician, I'm a content creator, and I'm a sound effects artist. I wanted to create videos as
Party!
universal as
Super
possible,
Ann.
that had no language in them, so that anyone could enjoy them, and that was how I came
You
up with
ran
the idea.
and left the stream
do sound
on.
effects.
Oh, fuck you,
I
ad.
took our tunes and
Sorry, that's
I
loud.
used
Bitch, who's running? She ran chat and told you. The fuck you mean chat? Like we on your side or some shit?
Wicked beauty sure will take you for a ride.
Oh god, that's so funny. You guys are great. Like seriously, I don't get why they act like I'm so fucking important. Like goddamn, I am one in over 8 billion people, not one of over 8 billion people. Calm the fuck down. Tell me you've never had the attention of a woman without telling me. That was another one that I got in the comments, which was really funny. It was it's weird how you think you assume that someone wants to fuck you and then you talk about them. It's like, okay, I talked about him in one fucking stream. The man literally had one of my tweets as his fucking his banner. Like my face is all over his fucking channel. I've seen less obsessive behavior on a fucking like TV show. Also, I'm not saying that Beckett wants to fuck me because he particularly finds me irresistible. I think he looks at every single woman in existence as fuck, bully, dominate, ugga, monkey brain. I don't think I'm special. I think he thinks like that for every fucking female in the species. And probably like a portion of the men, but there ain't nothing wrong with, you know, wanting to fuck dudes. It's the fact that he seems to view women as just like a fuckable piece of meat to dominate, and if they won't, then they're horrible, wretched spinsters. Like, I don't understand. I'm not the one who sat there over 3 different streams calling me a whore. But it's always really, really cute when, like, a man goes on and on and on and shows his own fucking obsession, and a woman dares to go, buddy, you looking a little obsessed there, do you want to fuck me or something? And other people go, oh my god, what is wrong with you? You think everybody wants to fuck you? No, I just think some people want to fuck anything with a pulse, and, like, they show it in their interactions. Is this the guy who voiced Poseidon? Yes, it is. Yes, it absolutely is. I am so upset. His music has been on a fucking loop in my ear for like a week now. I love him so much. Oh, where did they go? They ran, chat. W. Owner of my heart. However many miles apart. This is one of my favorites too. I wish I could have stayed. But got in the way. Seasons come and go. But my love for you. But it's funny. I talk about my my sex life, and I insisted like it's ridiculous coming out of my mouth, but Beckett spends God knows how long speculating on my sex life, and like that's not indicative of anything. It's weird how like the door never seems to swing both ways with these people. The alpha, never runs. Don't you got a male Omega to go breed, you fucking bitch? This is the gayest shit I ever hear out of anybody's fucking mouth. I'm an alpha. Alphas is a misconstrued conception of fatherhood, and bitch, you ain't never gonna impregnate nobody. But it's cute that you think you could. Buck broken? Okay, whatever that means. I don't give a shit. Pay me. Tough luck. I'm using my free will to stay here. Hey man, it's your wasted time. You think about nothing but sex. Okay, sure. I mean, you of all people would know. You clearly have, like, the most, like, direct insight into me as a person. I mean, I'm not the one who went on, like, a multitude of fucking screenshots and video time and fucking editing time to talk about somebody else's genitals. It's odd to stay in a place where you're not wanted. I mean, hey, they're welcome to waste their fucking time there if they want. Fucking doors open to most. I don't discriminate. These hands are rated E for everybody, but don't bitch to me when you turn around and fucking regret it later because you wasted your time.
Black Friday is here, and right now new subscribers can get Walmart Delivery Pass.
It's the only way you get a dungeon? Yeah. Yeah.
Save money and
it's like the closest to hate fucking they'll ever get.
Delivered to your door with unlimited same-day delivery.
That's another $50 there, Ace.
Walmart Delivery Pass.
Probably heard that learning the piano is going to take a long time, but that's a lie. Here's how long it really takes with this
peak entitled energy, not gonna lie, kind of mid of y'all. It's very Karen energy. It's, I'm gonna stay here and complain. Okay. You're welcome to it. Oh, fuck all the ads. Get an ad block recording. No. I'm fucking lazy. Aw, now they're having conversations. Cute. Look, they're establishing their own community within our borders, chat. Isn't it adorable? Like little babies. Oh, no, I know your words. I know your word, Hailstorm. If I wanted attention, I'd go to Twitter. I'm just curious about things. Alright. Man, I ain't here to judge how you fucking spend your time until you fucking post it somewhere where it's fucking visible, and then I can have an opinion. Well, no, I get to have an opinion because you're in my space, but my opinion is I don't care, you're free to do what you fucking want. Nice curtains, thank you. They're creating their own civilization. That's adorable. Look, they're looking for signs, like, you know, like early people when they're establishing fucking religion, where they're like, this is a message from our God, where they're like, take a drag from your cigarette if you don't know this, because I know I'm inevitably gonna take a drag from my cigarette because I'm gonna smoke my fucking cigarette. It doesn't actually mean anything, but the little monkey brain's like, oh, our God has spoken, and it's kind of like, it's adorable actually. It's close to worship. It's fucking cute. Their little booga booga civilization feels like one of those camps for alphas, right? Where they're all like, you know, fucking each other without the condoms and saying no homo. Which is fine, but like, total homo, guys. This is fun to watch. Your channel is very much public. Yeah, it is. Oh, another question, A-Space? That's another $50. Pay me help.
Courses. Listen, I want to build you a Shopify store completely free, and I want to do it on a live stream. Literally, you click the link below. My brother Adrian and I...
Well, racist. Why? Because you don't realize black mold is a fucking thing? You think you hear the word black and your mind immediately goes to people? The word correlation would be absolutely fascinating if I were your therapist, but I'm not. Getting off on this? Who's sexually attracted to things they find adorable? That's a very, like, pedo mindset you got there. Oh, sorry. Implied. It's so funny to watch the gears turn in their little heads. All for little old me. Cause, like, what? I dare exist. I dare have an opinion. Oh no! So don't agree with it. Think I'm stupid and don't know what I'm talking about. Continue on with your life, I guess. Stay here if you want. Again, door's open, but... I don't know what you're expecting. I think they're talking about Ooga Booga. Guess they've never heard of Neanderthals. Oh my god, honey, if you're gonna try and use my fucking government name, at least spell it right. There's only 2 E's, and it's in between the P and the T. You bitches never get it right. P. Diddy. Courtney is the female P. Diddy. Jeez. P. Diddy's got money, bitches, I'm broke. A Space One, okay. It's easy to win a 1-player game, guys. Guess I never heard of Neanderthals. I mean, like, Hailstorm, like, what do you expect from, like, a Cro-Magnon race? Just cause. I love how it went from, like, you talk about sex all the time to someone asking if I'm getting off. Like, who's the one thinking about sex here, me or you? Courtney, waffles or pancakes? Oh my god, no, Mark, you absolute deviant.
Into 10 different bestsellers.
French toast, motherfucker. Syrup straight from the fucking bottle. I don't know. Whatever pisses people off more. I identify as a problem. Get over it. Or don't. I don't fucking care. I exist for my own fucking entertainment. Berry Skittles or normal Skittles? Sour Skittles.
So you should live it, baby. To you I still belong.
I tried to make French toast and I think I accidentally poisoned my... It's soaking bread in eggs and then frying the shit out of it. It tastes like chemicals. Did you use a non-stick pan that was scratched to fuck? Waffle House waffles because I have to fight for them. Man, there's no Waffle Houses in Canada, but like I'd absolutely work at one if they were there. Fuck yeah, finally an interesting answer. Like, people think because like I'm just vehemently fucking against child predation is like, you know, literally anybody that's not a Neanderthal should be, and like called out my sister for like what I called her out for. People think I'm like some morally fucking righteous person, that I'm obligated to do certain things, or that I ever called myself an advocate for fucking other people, or that I act like I'm an advocate for other people. Like, nah, bitches. I just went, hey, here's some fucking shit, and then a bunch of people wanted to ask me questions, so I stuck around to answer questions. Because, honestly, a victim's only real fucking advocate is themselves. You can't depend on other people to advocate for you, because nobody's gonna advocate for you properly because they didn't go through your fucking experience. And yeah, when I read Emily's testimony, I vehemently fucking supported her in her own fucking shit. But I'm not sitting there going, I'm an advocate for her, because she herself didn't even say that Saber raped her. I'm the one who said it. I'm like, no, that's rape. I didn't even say it to her because I had no fucking communication with her. I had said it to other people and on stream about fucking her own statements and going, no, that's rape. Oh, the Ooga Boogas are still going. So you don't like CNC, but teaching kids to do sexual things to themselves is fine. Questions are $50 each. So. Ads. What? No, what, I can't even, That's like Special Olympics mental gymnastics right there. I can't even follow that. You groomed a child and then blamed it on a big YouTuber, scapegoated your own accusations on Saber Spark. What big YouTuber did I blame what on? And I think you mean scapegoated, not a scapegoated, because scapegoat, one word, is the phrase you're looking for. A scapegoat is not a fucking thing. You want to try that again in English? I don't know. And give me $50 fucking dollars, because I don't answer shit for free. Oh, look at them again, trying to find their little meanings from signs of their god. So desperate for a signal to be recognized. My god, this stream needs a fucking exorcism. This is the most fun I've had all night. Mark, what are you talking about? Oh, Moroga Booga. Oh, they're trying so hard to communicate. They're trying to evolve, chat. Look at them go. We're witnessing history right here. It's like watching people see lightning in the sky for the first time clearly and thinking it's like Thor, God of Thunder, or some shit. No, nobody is given a predator money. I mean, Anthony gave Lily money, bragged about it even. Tried to like act like it was some morally righteous thing of him to offer her like not only send her actual money, but offer her like $700+. But try again. Answer the waffle pancake question for free. But when you talk about kids, when you're talking to you, but when you talking to kids about, fuck man, you guys need to learn how to type. You lock up behind a paywall, lol. Yeah, go back in the stream and get the fucking answers that I already fucking gave for free. Anything else you want, pay me. Almost like you're uncomfortable with the question, or almost like I don't fucking repeat myself. You want shit, work for it. If you don't want to work for it, pay me. It's a pretty simple concept. It's like literally how the world fucking works. I don't know what it's so hard for you to grasp. Hawaiian. Oh, Hailstorm, you devil. I don't really have a favorite pizza. My favorite pizza is garlic fingers. Okay, because you want to answer the question, I'll make a statement. You did attempt to groom a child, you're running away from the fact. Cope Morg, you blue waffle bitch. Alright, if it makes you feel better thinking that way. Yeah, and get a real job. Okay, sure. Fun with that, guys. Again, here I sit, unscathed and unharmed. Somehow the world still turns. People still die and are fucking born in this very moment that we speak. And you've stated your opinion. Congrats. You have exerted your free will as a human being. Good job. If you want answers, fucking pay me. Oh, they're coming in with more. Literally has already answered the question and has answered the question on multiple streams, right? Let's form our own civilization. We do, we have. It's in the Discord. No, we're gonna skip that one. Oh, this is so fun. Dance, monkeys, dance! Entertain me!
You made your bed at 6 feet deep. Don't you hold your head, you'll get no grace from me. Now it's laid to rest, but it's bittersweet.
What's up with the random German? I don't know. People get bold behind a keyboard, man. Oh my god, guys! I'm not nice! What I'm doing's not nice! Did you guys not know when you started following me like 2 years ago that I wasn't nice? Oh no, the chat might learn I'm not nice. Begging for honey. Honey, you're the one who wants my opinion and my fucking answers so badly. It's not my fault. You have already attributed worth to it, and I'm just following fucking suit. Is this what Poseidon feels like when he was like looking down on like mortals, just being like, no, please, give us answers. Don't ask for anything in return. My domain, whores. I'm neither good nor nice, and I don't fucking claim to be. It's also I don't bend over backwards to worry about, like, whether or not they think I'm something that I'm not. I know what I am. That's about as far as it really needs to go. I don't know what kind of mental illnesses they've been, like, people like that have been preying on in other people in their lives, but nobody's gonna convince me to doubt myself. Nobody's gonna sit here and be like, no, you're into children, Courtney, because I insist upon it. Like, honey, try somebody mentally weaker, perhaps, but, like, no, not gonna happen. I'm talking to the devil, actually. One of the devil's minions, that's you. Well, I mean, the devil does come in an attractive package. Trying to tell me I'm gonna go to hell, sweetheart. Hell's a Christian concept, but I mean, if it did exist, I do have a kingdom to eventually rule. Having to deal with church culture, fake nice, is something that makes me see red. See, I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered to, like, pretend to be something I'm not, or fucking, put on some kind of fake fucking, image for people. Life's too fucking short, man, and I spent my childhood pleasing people who actually mattered to me, so why the fuck would I waste any- and it did nothing to help me. So why would I waste energy bending over backwards to please a bunch of people who hide behind a fucking keyboard and, like an avatar? Like, I come out with my full legal name and my fucking face, and I don't hide shit, because I'm not afraid of shit, because I've actually dealt with things in real life. Like, I've actually opened my mouth like this to people's faces. Whereas, you know, a good bunch of these people like to hide behind a fucking keyboard. Because they're scared of getting their fucking ass beat. I don't know, man. Not my problem. I ain't their mother or their therapist. This is Majesco. What are you talking about? She has healing powers. She's great. I love her. You're catching up to me in subscribers? That's amazing, Wendy. Congratulations. You put, like, effort into your channel. I just fucking showed up. Aw. My good, something went fucking weird there for a second. Oh, I'm making this worse for myself. Oh no, I'm giving the trolls what they want. Oh no. It's like watching Victorians get high on arsenic. Yeah, it's like watching fucking, it's like watching people, try, like, get high on bread mold for the first time. Guys, I'm making it worse for myself. Oh no. That's like the 47th person this week to tell me that, like, I'm gonna regret everything. I'm sorry, have you not heard my fucking childhood? This is fun, though. We're watching the Victorians eat mummies. Ew. Oh god, like the honey corpse liquid shit. I'm telling you, early civilizations are weird in the things that they try to interpret as shit that it's not. Like, this is a sign. No, you're high on bread mold and you shouldn't be eating that. you're not speaking to God, you're, like, delirious and close to death. Some people just can't tolerate their own irrelevancy, and I reveled in mine. I have, but it's a shame. Space shame. Jesus Christ, you became not a nice character in the end. Honey, the only thing I became was, like, the antithesis of your expectations, and that's your fault for having expectations. My parents had expectations. Go ask them how that fucking worked out. Bold of you to assume I would have lived up to your expectations just because I went, hey, yeah, this pedophile's a shitty person. The Victorians were weird as hell. The Victorians were drugged the fuck out and drunk all the goddamn time. Every single victim blamer says that shit, bro. Bro Chacho. I love that. Bro Chacho. Come up with some new material, right? Baby no money. I'm on my pretty boy shit. I mean, to be fair, they also had, like, real absinthe back then, so they were just high as fuck. Who's our? Who is we? What's a collective that I was a part of and didn't know? You talk like the Borg. Oh no, I gave the trolls if they want. Honey, you're acting like a troll right now. Listen, Unk. Oh my god, no. Have I entered Unk territory? Is that what has happened to me? Who the fuck is we? I don't know. Maybe it's the bread mold. I love this man's fucking wordplay, it's great. No, you're not Unk, don't worry, okay. I'm still not sure if Unk is a compliment or if it's an insult. Like, I'm not sure how that works. You don't claim baby no money? Honey, baby no money claimed me. Done claimed my last stream, sweetheart. I don't gotta claim him. I already got claimed. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love you so much for setting that up for me. Thank you. You've become my new favorite. What are we gonna listen to? More Baby No Money. God, this is the most fun I've had in like 2 weeks. This is a great decision. I'm so glad I came here. Oh my god, bro, they sound like an Asian people getting offended over dumb shit and calling it satanic, right? It's literally like the fucking Greeks and their gods, except I'm the god. I understand why Zeus fucked with them so much, to be quite honest. It's a little pitiful. Can anyone ask me, does Courtney have a forum on Kiwi Farms? I don't know. Do I have a forum? Read things over before you hit enter. Oh god, it's 6 a.m. where you are? To be fair, I do that a lot, though. It's 11:42 or p.m. where I am. Court said they like French toast, and as we all know, Satan also ate French toast. That's right, honey. I'm Satan. Hail me. Rose ready to tell us women are pathetic entities and why we should all pound a man, but... Wait, are we talking about Andrew Tate? Because that's what Andrew Tate's doing lately. Toast spelled jelly side down. Please someone get this. Oh. That's right, I am your god now. Oh god, this is so bad for my ego. Aw, the monkey stopped dancing. No, that's what the ancient Greeks would do. The ancient Greeks, like, pounded at everything. What are you talking about? Literally every Greek god canonically fucked both sexes, so... And in-betweens, because whatever the hell nymphs are. I don't know how, like, Poseidon does it with a nymph and out comes a giant cyclops. Like, none of it makes fucking sense. I've been all over epic shit recently. Well, not all over epic shit, just specifically Zeus and Poseidon, because... Oh, hey, Sega. How are you? What did Lio do to you? $50. How much fish? How much fish should we bring you, dear God? But yeah, I've been all over Poseidon and Zeus content, especially Neil Illustrator, because just canonically in my brain, that's what they look like now. You know, from the universe's fucking mouth to Neil Illustrator's ears and thus their hand. God fucking love them. What's this? No. I want more Baby No money. If I go too far out of certain things, then I'll get claimed by other people. And I want the money that I would have got, excuse me, to go to other specific people. I keep hiccuping. I'm not even looking at chat right now, so give me 1 second. Oh, I love this one. This man's also a machine with the speed he puts out fucking music. It's ridiculous. Sorry you missed your last stream. Oh, that's fine. Neil's the goat at character design. Absolutely. And like fucking... I watched the 600 Strike animatic recently and just... No! Poseidon, my baby, no! Fuck you, Odysseus. Fuck your stupid wife. That animatic made me almost wish that Antinous fucking won. You missed so much excitement. You did. You really did. But yeah, no, 600 Strike and Neil Illustrator's just talent at fucking drawing expressions like, ugh, my heart. My heart. No! My baby boy! I don't like Baby No Money's music, but I like him as a person. I appreciate him constantly performing art, platform artists. Yeah. I don't know who he is as a person because I don't know him, but the persona's fucking phenomenal. To be fair, most of his music is like other songs that are just like sampled and remixed and shit, which is fine. Like his talent's in his wordplay, which is 90% sexual innuendo, so if you're not into that, that's fine. But the wordplay is phenomenal. Oh, his cosplays are fucking great too. I love that someone did you say it last stream, Mark, that someone referred to him as like like the best male drag queen or whatever, a straight male drag queen, something like that, and I just absolutely phenomenal. I think the first cosplay I saw him do was Sonic, to be quite honest. Or like, what did he do right before Sonic? I can't remember. But I love how, like, he just, like, constantly cosplays female characters now. It's just the best thing. It's like, absolutely. Fucking yes. Paint that beard pink as Mira, you beautiful bitch. Dude pulls off all of his cosplays, to be honest. I just, like, barely know what Pomni is, but he did Pomni from, like, Digital Circus, is that what the source material's called? And like, so cool. It just looked. I don't know who he hires, if it's the same person every time that does his makeup or whatever, but they're so good at what they do. And I'm fully comfortable saying that he hired someone to do it, because the man loves to hire people for their art. So, yeah, K-pop Demon Hunter's Mira. You've never seen it? Oh, it's great. Go look it up, Mark. He cosplayed as Mira, and it's fantastic. Yes, Digital Circus. Yeah, I've never watched Amazing Digital Circus, but like I tangentially know of it. Yeah, I'm obsessed with Zeus and Poseidon from Epic at the moment. I first started listening to the Odysseus songs because, like, I've never, like, sat and listened to Epic, the musical, like, all the way through its entirety in sequential order. I've been, like, bouncing the fuck around it wherever the hell I want to be, because I already know the general layout of the story of the Odyssey, which is what it loosely follows. So I've just been going through whatever, like, songs that I wanted to. So, I started with a lot of Odysseus' songs, which made me, like, you know, you feel for him, because, like, no, his wife, he just wants to get home to his wife, the gods are so cruel to him, but I'm ultimately a Poseidon and a Zeus simp, so, once they came onto the scene, and then the voices were introduced, I was just like, Odysseus, you need to die. You need to die like 7 times over. Fuck your stupid wife. Your wife needs to die. I wish you two had never met. Like, everything about your existence irks me as much as it does the gods. And I get it now. I understand why they hate you so much, because honestly, me too. Holy shit, I've seen it. Bisexuality, go, brr, he looks so good. He always looks so good, to be quite honest. The man's just like, just oozes sex appeal. It doesn't matter what he's dressed up as. One of us. One of us. It's not that I haven't seen it, it's just that I've not experienced it in sequential order. And, like, I go back and re-listen to my favorite songs.
With that yes to credit from Capital One, I was able to rebuild my life.
Ew, don't, ew. It's like a visceral reaction to you trying to call me darling just there. We don't have that kind of relationship. We don't have a relationship at all. Back the fuck up, buddy. I love the song where Odysseus is killing suitors. Okay, but see, I love the song. You're thinking of Hold Him Down. Well, right after Hold Him Down. And honestly, after 600 Strike, I was okay with Antinous not getting shot in the throat at the end of Hold Him Down. Fuck your wife. Yeah, no, I'm vehemently against Odysseus. You stabbed my baby boy, fuck you. You stabbed him with his own trident, you fucking monster. Like, literally the man cannot, like, step without stabbing something, and it's just ridiculous. Like, why do you exist? Fuck off. You're paid on Charlie Kirk. What a fucking shot! That one I'll answer for free, because what a fucking shot, man. That was just beautiful. And the crowd control was phenomenal. Never in the history of America has a shot rang out in a crowd of that size and that nature and not erupted into fucking chaos. But no, not this time. Not when the world came together to collectively end Charlie Kirk. A single shot rains out, a single shot strikes its target, does its fucking job, and everybody just watches and lets it happen. No chaos, no eruption, no additional gunfire, no additional deaths. Just the beautiful karmic action of fate. Couldn't have been scripted better. Bro, sounds like a 50-year-old trying to ask a 20-year-old darling. Right. But, oh god, what a shot. What a fucking shot. Oh, what's this? Like even JFK had more of a chaotic fucking reaction from the crowd than the Charlie Kirk assassination, because like in that one split second of a moment, the world collectively breathed as one and got something done, and it was just so beautiful. And there are so many camera angles, and it's immortalized on the internet forever, and it is the best fucking thing ever. I love it so much. He died doing what he loved. He said deaths by gun violence was necessary, and that children needed to see it on camera, and by god damn it, he made sure his children would see it on fucking camera.
Because without tools like Everbee, you're basically flying blind in your business.
It was just... It could not be fucking written better if you tried. Bunch of random blurbos on the internet. Ew, I don't want to be anybody's blurbo. Ugh, no. God. Go find better fucking objects of affection. Make better choices in your life. What about the Jews and Israel versus Palestine? My opinion? I'm white and grew up casually fucking Christian. I ain't got one. Next. Oh, why are you answering questions for free and others you want money for? Because if you're gonna try and make money off the question you're answering me, and I can obviously tell that, then yeah, you're gonna fucking pay me first, you dumbass. What the fuck are these questions? They're traps. They're trying to get me to say something controversial because they think I'm stupid. Joke's on them. I say what the fuck I like and I stand by it. I'm not like some of you bitches. I don't hide behind a computer in my opinion. I don't need fucking plausible deniability to say what I say, because I don't give a fuck how you feel about what I said. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. Nobody's holding you here with a gun to your head. This isn't Chinese fucking torture. Like, nobody finds me that important. Not even myself. Oh no, Courtney, they'll get you to say Palestine. And the word Jews. Oh no, and the word Couldn't even say the word Israel. Oh, we're back to Steven Rodriguez. They'll get the YouTube gods on your ass. Okay. Meanwhile, Mr. Beast is off making the actual Hunger Games, and YouTube's like, yeah, that's cool. You think they fucking care? Please. Like me, to most of the questions, their response is, pay me, ho. Oh, I'm a very evil person. Sad face. I'm okay with that. You don't seem to be, but I am. YouTube cucks. Yeah, but it spans beyond YouTube. There's YouTube, there's Twitter, 4chan, fucking Kiwi Farms, Blue Sky, Tumblr. They go everywhere. Mr. Beast a menace to society. Mr. Beast is just proof that, once again, money and power corrupt ultimately. With enough money and enough power, you remove consequences from things. Because there's a good number of things that are only really illegal if you can't afford it. Because, like, you know, what is a $20,000 fine to somebody who makes $1 million plus a year, right? So there's a lot of fucking crimes that suddenly become just a fucking matter of how much you can afford, and then that gets in people's heads. And once people have no consequences for anything whatsoever, then they don't have any reason to hold themselves to any sort of standard other than their own will, and dollar signs change most people. Like, I mean, look at the nobodies on YouTube that make money off of being, like, the worst kind of example of human being, like, possible. Like, it's easy to just sell your soul and make money for a good number of people. But he does charity. Okay, so did Oprah. A man has a gambling addiction. That man has a fucking exhibition and humiliation kink. He just gets off to, so, like, I don't mean necessarily sexually, but just, like, he gets a dopamine hit out of seeing how badly people are willing to debase themselves, and how quickly people will sell their souls for money just for a few dollars. That's why the videos get progressively worse, and the ideas get progressively worse, because it's like, well, people let me do this for money. What else are they gonna let me do for money? What else are they gonna let me do for money? Well, how the fuck far does this go? Is there no end with you people if I just keep upping the dollar amount? Like, how extreme can I take this? And, like, there's a dopamine rush to it, and it's not even, and it's so dumb. I mean, psychology, but it's dumb that a lot of people don't seem to see it. Do you hear Dr. Phil's not allowed to file for bankruptcy? That tells me, sir, you got debts you are not getting out of. Fuck you. If that's true, that's hilarious. Also, shit with all of his friends being weirdos. Never really trust fucking rich people. Well, again, that's the thing, is, like, a lot of, like, the most, egregious shit that people can do, or that we, like, a lot of the things that we hold the most egregious in society, whereas, like, the understanding of them are from, like, a certain perspective, and then the reality of it is really from a different perspective. Like, there seems to be, or there appears to be so many, like, prominent people that are pedophiles, as people will call it, and then other people will argue they're not pedophiles despite the fact that they've sexually abused children, because, like, sexual abuse is not based on sexual attraction, it's based on power. It's another method, it's another measure of how far can I push my influence, how much can I get away with, how much power do I actually have. So, you know, with the actual definition of pedophile as a sexual attraction to children, most sexual assault perpetrated against children is not based on sexual attraction, it's based on power. So from a legally arguable standpoint, those people are not actually pedophiles, they're just child predators. They're just, you know, child sexual assaulters, or whatever fucking acronym you want to give it on its own accord. When in, like, reality, it doesn't matter if you're sexually attracted or not, because fucking rape is rape, assault is assault, abuse is abuse, and it does not matter if you're sexually attracted to the person or not, so you shouldn't be able to hide behind that as a defense. And, you know, more people have abused and sexually assaulted others in a pursuit of, or a test of their own power, than they do for sexual gain. So more people are willing to abuse somebody like a fucking pedophile would, regardless of the fact that they're not sexually attracted to children. Because it's not about sexual attraction, it's about power. It's about control. It's about domination. I learned not to love any famous people anymore. It's just not a good thing. I don't know personally, right? I learned that lesson a long time ago. Like, I learned that lesson with fucking Chris Brown, man. I used to fucking, I used to love his music. Like, there's some of the, to be honest, like, the fucking older shit that I loved when I was younger, I still do technically love. I seldom, if ever, listen to it anymore, because I'm not gonna fucking support the man. And then he turned around and beat the shit out of Rihanna. And, like, got that fucking tattoo on his throat, and it was like, oh, I'm gonna catch the ick now, and you're a piece of fucking shit. And for all I know, everybody kicks puppies in their spare time, so I'm gonna treat them, regard our interactions as such until otherwise proven, because I don't know who the fuck you are. That's why I literally say, I don't know Baby No Money personally, and I absolutely never will. But the persona that he puts forth with his music and his career and shit is fucking phenomenal, and I love it, and it entertains me, and I want to see more of it. For all I know, that's who he is as a person. For all I know, it isn't. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just a fan, and, like, our circles will never fucking cross paths. So who he is as an actual person, like, at arm's distance, doesn't fucking matter much until, like, something really shitty happens, and then, you know, for me, regardless of proof, once the accusation comes out, that's enough for me to fucking dip and piece the fuck out. I'm so smart. I know. SMRT. Oh my god, the functional illiteracy with this one is phenomenal. I've just defended pedophilia. No, it didn't. I said you don't have to be a pedophile to sexually abuse kids. That's not defending anything, you dumb shit. Sorry, that one made me glitch. That one, like, actually hurts my head. How are you so dumb and yet able to breathe? Anyway. Not know any grammar? I don't know. It's, again, I was talking about this last stream, but functional illiteracy at its finest. They understand how letters make words, but they don't understand quite how words make sentences. They can try to use them, like, in the same method that, like, a fucking parrot does, but they don't actually understand the concept of the whole fucking thing. It's like a testament to evolution being real. Like, we're watching consciousness, like, try to form itself. It's kind of amazing. You just said that pedophilia isn't sexual attraction. No, I didn't. So the definition of pedophilia is sexual attraction to children, and then that sexual attraction, fucking sexual abuse is not based in sexual attraction, it's based in power. Therefore, you can sexually abuse a child without being sexually attracted to that child. Therefore, legally, you have the fucking argument that, yeah, you sexually abused a child, but you're not a pedophile because you didn't get hard while it happened, or fucking you're not actually sexually attracted to children, and none of it fucking matters. Pedophile or not pedophile and still abuse a child sexually, same fucking thing. Do you wipe your ass before spitting? Mark,
If you want to build an app and have no idea how
Mark, that was beautiful. Again, it's the functional illiteracy. It's just, oh god. It's the one thing that stresses me out. It's like when my words are, like, very clear and intentful, and they're just like, I shake my hands and clap. I'm like, oh. Are we really the same species? No, Hailstorm, some people were dropped as a baby. This one was thrown at a wall with fucking malice and intent, okay? What are the words you're trying to use? That is a sex offender. No, a sex offender is somebody who is convicted of sexually assaulting, abusing, or potentially harassing another individual, regardless of age. Try again. You're learning though. You're starting to learn. Like you're trying to grasp. I can smell the burning from you trying to fucking think from over here. Like you're getting there. Bye, Venus. Like you're so close. You're so close. Pedophilia is sex offending. No, sex offending is sex offending. Is that one even English? Okay. I dropped from the stupid tree and had every branch on the way down. Like, that's just a failed abortion walking around, guys. Like, that one didn't finish cooking before it fell out. Put it back in. Let it simmer. Let it cook. Just like watching a baby take his first steps, but he's busting his head against the floor. It's like watching it's like watching baby birds try to fly, but just like falling, breaking their necks, and then they just twitch and fucking spasm on the ground. And you're just like, aw, you're suffering. Look at you try and suffer nonetheless. Watching a baby take its first steps is like exciting because you're like, especially for parents, because it's like, oh, the efforts of all of my, or the accumulation of all my efforts in this little being fostering its life and its growth is simulated right here. This is just like the slow, inevitable death of a fucking a bird that was cursed with being fucking born in the same nest as a cuckoo. But you're ableist too from all the isms. The reason why I'm slow is because I'm special needs. Okay. And you think that I'm supposed to know that? Why? Because you know that and your world revolves around you? Guess what, honey? I don't know who the fuck you are. Maybe don't engage in a battle of fucking wordplay with someone who's, like, better equipped than you are. I don't know. Know your fucking market. It's not my fault you're reaching above your fucking station. Nice. I know, right? I'm not sure what your mommy told you, but not everyone's gonna treat you like a princess. Somehow, not fully aborted. Yeah, somehow that, I mean, hey, doctors make mistakes all the time. It feels like a sloth trying to climb down a tree and take a shit. It's like the baby sloth that dropped from its mother and the mother still hasn't noticed yet. I'm a cyberbully because you choose to be here. Girl, do like a fucking... Oh. I don't know what's happening here, but... It's of your own fucking volition. Sloths are cute. Until they get in the water, and then they look like fucking swamp monsters. I ain't your mate, bud. Somehow you're still here, of your own fucking volition, so don't cry about the fucking atmosphere you put yourself in. You're a bully, so leave. Hi, Natalie, how are you? I'm good. Oh, what the fuck? That's why I hate the end of this damn video. It's just him and Moist Critical just being goons. I'm a working bitch. Ain't got no time for dick. You wish you could sway my attention. I don't like most of Ash Nico's songs, but I like some of them. That one specifically. She got that boom, 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 boom. More Baby No Money. No comment. You slept a lot? That's good. Sleep is amazing. Have I seen Slaughterhouse? I have not. You have so much hate. You're a hateful young lady, and you know that. Bitch, I'm almost 32. I ain't fucking young. Get it straight. This is my space. If you don't like it, fucking leave. I didn't cultivate it for you. God. The pretense. The fucking pretense is ridiculous. This isn't being fostered to my fucking needs enough and I don't like it. Okay, cool. So go somewhere that does. That's a Rihanna later? No, I can't. Cause then Universal will fucking claim my shit. My money's my money unless I'm giving it to Steven Rodriguez, LaRoche instead of Poussey. I love that fucking line. My money's going to Steven Rodriguez or Baby No Money or me. So that's it. Thank you. That's how I feel at 27. Bitch, I'm almost 30. I don't give a fuck. Not the Southern, bless their hearts. Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, you've missed some fun shit there, Natalie. Oh, you can really hit a nerve. Oh, don't test her. Don't test her, chat. No, don't test her. Oh, hit me, baby, one more time. Girl, I honestly would love to see you try. That would be the most entertaining fucking thing of the night. That would probably just like chef's kiss, cherry on top. I can hit a nerve. Don't test me. Okay, Tommy Pickles. I haven't got music. I can send this note on by Big Label. I will consider that for next stream, but right now it is my boys. Proverbial, because I don't actually fucking know them. A nerve in the anal canal. What fucking nerve this is hitting is in my funny bone, man. Just saying.
With Rovo AI, you can access all of your company's best thinking.
Oh no. Ads. No, we played that one recently. I like this one. I'll play it again. I don't care. I was too busy talking to hear it last time. Hey, Courtney, what did I miss? Oh god, so much. We've been going for 2.5 hours now, Natalie. So. Fenty. Girl, I'm so proud of. I'm waiting. Go ahead, strike that nerve. Hit that nerve. I'm testing you. Just call me the English teacher, because I'm testing you. Child. You guys are precious. Absolutely precious. Fuck your gem, protect them dolls. I tripped on my tongue. I broke my own moment. Lio really turned you into one of his, and it's not nice at all. Joke's on you, honey. Me and Lio never really were friends to begin with. We just casually fucking talked when the situation called for it, and that's about it. So, is that your idea of strike? Is that your idea of striking a nerve? Honey, Lily had better digs when I was growing up with her, for Christ's sakes. Like, that's almost sad that that's the best you could come up with. Like, oh, you poor thing. You really are special needs. I already trolled you with the Charlie Kirk question, and you failed that. Okay. Bold of you to assume I wouldn't have said that unprompted myself. I literally posted ooh woo oh oh what's this right after he fucking died. Girl, where have you been? Bro, so it's like your grandma who can't find her dentures, and I would know, my front teeth come out. Trolled you with the Charlie Kirk question. There's a civilization formed in the chat. We're trying to figure them out. Yeah, it's like a Cro-Magnon civilization. It's beautiful. cringy anime protag. Okay, yeah, but to be honest, like when it comes to like the psychos and like the fucking the Anthony fucking freaks that show up, they always talk like anime protagonists. Oh, get ready, guys. Here's the nerve that's gonna hit. Oh, buckle up. Oh, I'm gonna need a bomb for this. I'm playing with my food, Natalie. You better roll a nat 20 with that vicious mockery. Remember, I went to school before anti-bullying was a thing. I gotta pee though, I'll be back.
He don't love me. He don't want me. I just use him for his body. Oh, he a gigolo.
Every time I need a max on the root bet, you bet I'ma hit the chick for a new check. Falling on my mind out in Phuket, few cat got me cooking up like a cruise set.
He a gigolo.
Every other week we on a cute trip, cute shit. Say I want a boat, I got a cruise ship. Never feeling blue and throwing blue strips, blue fit, chew and blue chew. I'm about blue chips. Getting valeted in a whip, mama take me to the store and she bought me a protect. Eating caviar off a strip, told me put her on her tab if I'm giving her the tip. This the pretty boy anthem. If you tall, sexy, handsome, you a certified gigolo. Yes I do. Yes I do. Yeah, I'm on my pretty boy shit. Certified gigolo. I'm a trust fund, baby, no money. Better call me by my name like I'm Lil Nas X. In the green light district, I'm a young male mistress making racks every time I have sex. I call her Dwayne, how she rocking on my Johnson. No safe words, she ain't giving me no option. I play the long game, think it's time to lock in. Throw me in her will, so I'm picking out her coffin. Yeah, I'm rich now. Even bad bitches ain't getting discounts. She wanna freak off, made me raise an eyebrow. See, every city that I go, turn a pound. This the pretty boy anthem. If you tall, sexy, handsome, you a certified gigolo. Yes, I do.
The Fun Hailstorm, it's like sport. Wait, what? Wrong your. The reason why I'm like this was because of my family abuse. I must really dislike myself because of what my family did. So I attack people like you. Free therapy, guys. Look at that. What else we got here? Same as Emily Yokas, whoever the fuck is that is. She doesn't like anyone because they ain't her. I'm choking on your bullshit. And Courtney, you need to heal your trauma because lashing out and being nasty online isn't nice at all. Okay.
Can I have another bottle, Miss Clara? I know the talk. The Empire's crumbling, the galaxy.
Jester's the weird one in chat. Oh, fuck it! I love when they try to get philosophical on me and, like, try and turn into my therapist, where it's like, okay, you can't even use the right "your," but, I mean, tell me more about myself, dear stranger on the internet. Bro, legit sounds like Onision. Just own up to what you did and stop attacking people over you being a nonce. Girl. Do you have like an auditory processing disorder, or are you just on some like serious fucking drugs right now? Because I don't know what you've been listening to or how it sounded in your deluded little mind, but go rewatch the last 2 hours, 40 minutes if you need to, I guess. Why does this weirdo sound like Onision? Guys, I'm not young enough for Onision to pay attention to me. Have a crash out again, please, right? I'm just a bully and I'm being mean to this person who decided to be here of their own volition, who insists on staying despite the fact they insist they don't like the atmosphere, or me, or my content, but I mean, hey, they're spending their time anyway. But you want to tell me I got problems? Okay. My favorite part about the insistence that, like, I need to heal, and I need to do this, and I need to go to therapy, and I need to... Girl. Ladies. Sweethearts. You poor sweet summer children. I spent my entire childhood in and around therapists and psychologists and counselors. There was family therapy, there was home therapy, there was social worker-induced counseling, there was court fucking ordered counseling and therapy. I went to 90% of Lily's early fucking childhood therapy sessions because she treated me like an emotional support animal, and everybody else treated me like her emotional support animal. You know, I got diagnosed at 19, which means obviously I was talking to doctors about my trauma, and I've had, like, you know, I've been in and out of, like, hospitals, to doctors' offices, talking to them specifically about my trauma, and have had my own fucking, literally doctor-guided fucking self-therapy done for, like, years before I even got to the internet. But I mean, sure. You know better, right? Adorable. Absolutely fucking precious. Kanye lost his mind again, but in a much less funny way. Oh my god. Okay, so weirdest fucking thing I ever heard. I gotta turn this down in my own ear. Kanye, I don't think he's ever had a fucking brain, well, no, he had a mind at one point, but I've got this weird conspiracy theory growing about Kanye. It started after, the song She Knows, but is it like, what, J. Cole or something? I betrayed you, chat, their god betrayed them, no! Fucking, who is it? It's definitely somewhere in my fucking playlist here. Anyway, the song She Knows, where it's like, she knows, doom, 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 she knows, that one. Fucking, I was reading up about how a lot of people think that is, a dig at Diddy and Beyonce, and talking about that whole thing and a bunch of shit. And because he makes reference to Aaliyah, who I think it was won Artist of the Year, and then the conspiracy theories or the speculation, how the stories go, is that basically because she won Artist of the Year, Beyonce got jealous and pissed off and had Aaliyah killed, and that's how Aaliyah died. And apparently, Kanye was like, may have been worried that was going to happen to Taylor, so that's potentially why he interrupted Taylor's fucking speech to just, like, go fucking bizarro apeshit crazy and go off about how Beyonce had the best music video of all time to, like, possibly take a potential fucking target off of Taylor's back, which in turn inadvertently may have, like, made things really bad for Kanye. This is where my own fucking conspiracy theory kicks in, because Beyonce then turned around because she basically had to, and gave her acceptance speech time to Taylor for the most part. And I don't think she was really happy about that. And I think that might be part of the reason why Kanye's been going absolutely insano style ever since. I think maybe somebody's fucking with his brain, like, chemically. I really honestly, well, yeah, it's all Diddy. Everything's Diddy's fault. But Beyonce and Diddy are like, they got a lot of really deep connections, and that's where some of the conversation around the song "She Knows" is, because like with a line with a bad bitch or with a bad which with a bad bitch or with a bitch in his ear saying the bad bitch in his ear saying that she's down for whatever, however the fucking line goes, I can never remember it. Um, that's apparently supposed to be a dig at Beyonce, being she's down for whatever the fuck Diddy does as long as she gets what she wants. Yes, go to sleep, Mark. Don't stay up all night. We already have, but go sleep. Yeah, Left Eye also died. He said he referenced Aaliyah, Left Eye, and Michael Jackson. I think there's a couple of other references in there too, but it was a fun little rabbit hole to go down at the same time when I was going down, and I'm like, what if this is why Kanye went fucking crazy? Like, what if somebody literally did that to Kanye? Like I don't know, maybe somebody's like fucking drugging him to keep him insane. Like maybe someone's got him on a constant fucking stream of psychedelics or some shit, and he's just like off his rocker and can't tell anybody because they won't believe him. Charlie Kirk and Candace Owens groomed him, but they got caught in the death proximity meter. Wait, what? Oh, did he? Bye, Mark. I'll probably stream for not too much longer and then finish anyway, because it's like 12:30 in the morning. 12:30, that it's AM, so it's morning, but it's still technically, I don't know, past midnight, it's still technically night. Oh, sweetheart, you're still going. Where does that start? But that doesn't make it right for you to attack people online and make up lies, even do the same to others. Who did I attack? What lies did I make up? What? Again, I don't know where the fuck you've been, but what? Girly Pop, I don't think you, according to Massive Conspiracy, Kanye is an MK Ultra bot. I fucking. Congratulations, you can string words together. I'm still not sure you understand what they mean. Again, who did I attack? Who did I make up lies about? Girl, I'm in my own space. Ain't nobody gotta be here or listen to me unless they fucking choose to and they fucking want to. I guess I am an hour ahead of you, Natalie. I think the Taylor Swift incident was a bit of radicalized, in my opinion, but Kanye got the wrong message and started blaming Jews instead of racist people. But see, again, that's like, that's a, I'm not saying whether or not Kanye was right in what he did. It was absolutely batshit crazy. It's just that was kind of the marker of when he kind of just went from, like, started going completely downhill. Like, Kanye was always full of himself. Like, the dude, just, like, the persona, anyway. I don't know who the fuck he actually is. But, like, the persona of Kanye, like, the rapper, for the music, throughout the music career, was very, like, presented as very narcissistic, right? Like, he only fucking listened to his own music. Like, it's just very, very himself-oriented. That was the brand, like, whatever. And the Taylor Swift thing just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, that was far even for him at the time. And then it just got into hold my beer, I can do worse. And it was like, bro, I thought the Taylor Swift thing was bad. Holy shit. And then it got to a point where we're like, remember when we thought the Taylor Swift thing was bad? And that's where, like, my little conspiracy brain, for the fun of it, goes, what if, like, the whole, like, Beyonce, Diddy, fucking, I don't know if that's what the Illuminati is supposed to be or whatever thing. What if, like, somebody got pissed off over him trying to take the target off of, Taylor's back, and, like, because he knows too much, he was just like, we're gonna neutralize you as a problem by just, like, chemically destroying your brain. I lied. You lied. You groomed kids and you don't feel sorry. I didn't lie. I didn't groom kids. So I'm not sorry for something I didn't do. To be frank, his mom died like a year prior. What about the kids? Question mark. You groomed? Question mark. The non-existent children that I didn't fucking groom because it didn't happen. What about him? What about him, sweetheart? Like, a girl can only repeat herself so many fucking times before she wonders how many functioning brain cells you actually possess. The civilization is not an advanced one, Natalie. It is very primitive. Am I a persona? 'Cause that mask slipped off a long time ago. Honey, I never had a mask. Kanye would have been right if he blamed white supremacy for all of his problems, but he's far too stupid. He just went after Jewish people. Again, I think that just, I honestly, like, that may have just been part of him just kind of, like, going ape shit crazy and, like, I don't know, somebody feeding him fucking shit to say. Kanye lost his goddamn mind. I don't take anything he says, anything out of his mouth seriously, to be quite honest. But that might be by design, is what I'm starting to, like, ponder. Natalie, it's fine. Let them think what they want. It changes nothing. It's fun to watch the monkeys dance. Yeah, they have been on this all night. Just the same thing over and over because I don't know. I guess they think if they make me repeat it enough times, I'll say something different. I don't know. Like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So I let the crazy do what the crazy does. That's not my circus, that's not my monkeys, but I will watch them dance. Just laugh along with us at how long it takes them to just fucking get the point. The point being, I'm okay with people thinking what they want. Say it! No. 'Cause no. Think it if you must, believe it if you like. It changes nothing about anybody's fucking life whatsoever. How the world works, the fact that the dawn will come another fucking day, and, you know, kids are still starving in Africa. Like, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what the fuck you're expecting, but you're not going to find it here. And running yourself ragged in circles, like, does nothing but entertain me. So, by all means, of your own accord, entertain me, but I'm just gonna sit back and watch. Feed you just enough to keep the entertainment flowing. Because, dear God, it is so just captivatingly stupid. It's so fun to watch. All the things you could be doing with your time, all the things you could be watching, the people you could be supporting with your interactions, and this is where you choose to be. I'm touched, honored, grateful. But it's not gonna change anything. Fucking eat this shit up. I'm okay with what I am because I know what I am. It's a lot of other people that have a fucking problem. And I said this 2 years ago when I first popped up on the fucking internet. People either love me or they hate me. There is no passive casual in between. It's just one or the other. Okay, bye, Windy Bro. Good luck with the rest of your channel growth. I hope it skyrockets. See ya in another stream. Like, I'm not here to convince people that I am something or that I'm not something. I just fucking exist. And that really seems to bother a shitload of people. Style. I'm sorry, did you think you did something? Believe what you like, honey. I'd sit and capitulate to literally anything just because you say a word and you think that I'm gonna do something to make it stop. You're actually entertaining me at the moment. Well, I'm glad you're getting something out of your paid internet subscription. That's good. It's a win-win scenario. I don't know what you're bitching about. So upset and angry that I won't be nice. Or, like, feel bad that I'm not nice by your standards. Okay. Aging is weird. It is. You and Ace Space are the same. You say that like as if I know who he is. Bold of you to presume that I fucking know somebody just because you do. Or that I know them just because they're fucking in my live chat. You're in my live chat. I don't fucking know you. See, when you spend like almost an entire fucking lifetime not on social media but in real fucking life, um, you kind of lose that main character syndrome kind of shit, and you realize that like there's a lot of fucking people in the world, and don't nobody give a flying fuck about you or what you go through. You being proverbial, subjective to whoever the fuck wants to listen to the message, and that includes me. So the world still fucking turns. Humanity persists, as does its unending stupidity, as proven by the tiny civilization that has cultivated in chat. Truly, a testament that you don't need a lot of brain cells to actually survive and be on the internet. Genuine question, $50. I came back wanting money. I never left. You use periods stupidly. Jesus Christ. Go back to school. My name's got a U and you can't spell either. Courtney came back wanting money, period. For what you previously, period, have done online, period, and on YouTube, period. Why do you want to earn redemption or credibility, period, through money, though you're a nonce? What redemption, sweetheart? Other than like the capitulation to fucking earning your so-called forgiveness that you want me to fucking do, other than your projected feelings on how you want me to be acting in this current moment, what fucking redemption do you think I'm after? If you're looking for an apology, you're in the wrong fucking place. That's why you're doing this live. You gore attention by me. That was an attempt at a sentence. I am in real life, question mark. How about you, question mark? What? Huh? Huh? What? So like trying to take this seriously at this point. That's how fucking baffling this is. I'm still fucking lost. Like what? Come again? Huh? This time in like fluent fucking English? I am human. What about you? That is totally a thing a real person says. This is some take me to your leader fucking energy right there. Oh, it was beautiful. It was at least an hour ago. I think it was like fucking probably around an hour into the stream. It was probably fucking almost 2 hours ago. Scrub. You want specific things, put in the fucking effort. Or send me $50 and I'll answer it again. It's real easy. You want convenience, you fucking pay for it. You want specific shit, you kind of have to go do things to get it. I ain't your maid. Even if I was, I still wouldn't be doing it without a fucking paycheck. Timestamp in my head when I'm watching in the present, right? Not everybody has like 4 external hard drives to like dedicate to tracking people that they hate online and like keeping clips and timestamps and screen recordings and screenshots of their movements and actions. That's some like weirdo parasocial obsessive compulsive shit right there. That's like limerence if I've ever seen it. They've been indoctrinated. I'm after an audience. I was gift wrapped in an audience by simply making a fucking channel. What are you talking about? I was fucking telling my own, taking my own story to my own fucking hands, and the fucking YouTube algorithm went, okay, here's a fucking audience. But keep talking about what you don't know. It makes me giggle. I'm not human. I'm your new god. I'm saying, like, I'm a human with morals, okay, but a human always owns up for what they did, right? Ma'am, have you met half of humanity? Clearly not, but I'm not gonna own up to fucking shit you're insisting that I did that I didn't do, so, no. Sorry, peer pressure don't work here. What is it with money? Money makes the world go round. Bills need to be paid. Fuck you, pay me. What isn't with money? Like I said, get a real job for money than streaming. You don't know what I do in my offline time. But again, tell me more about myself. Keep going, by all means. You know, just about 32 years I've been in this body and I learned so many new things about it from by strangers on the internet. It's fascinating. Hi, Batman. What's up? Hi, baby. You can come join me? Yeah? Hi. Yeah. I'm moving the weed to fucking so you don't spill it and I end up spilling myself. I'm the mean one here. Hailstorm is trying to be sincere. Just everyone's tired of bullshit that I allow to happen because it makes me giggle. It's like dinner and a show. Okay, your screen recording. Congratulations. The VOD will be up as soon as the stream is down. You don't need to stream record. Could have saved yourself some effort just by asking. I ain't got shit to hide, honey. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. Eat shit and die. Or don't. It makes no fucking difference to me. There's a million others just like you. Do come along and entertain me at my whims. No, it's not that you're coming across as mean, Hailstorm. It's that you're just being direct, and I'm the one who's fostered the mean environment, so it comes across as like, if you're not against me, you're with me kind of thing. Honey, peers are not friends. That's not how peers work. Peers are the people you share a space, a culture, an age group, or like a task with. Like all the people you went to school with are your peers, but not all of them are your friends. It's like a jacuzzi hot tub situation. Your friends are typically come from your peers, but not all of your peers are your friends. Obviously, your grasp on fucking words is really low, and like that kind of explains a lot. I've already failed the troll question, and I'm stupid enough to show my face. Honey, my face has been on the internet for like over 2 years now. Again, I get that you're new here, but holy shit, are you ever late to the fucking party? I'm not scared of the internet. Oh, I said something horrible about Charlie Kirk. Oh no! I said something horrible about the man who was like objectively a shitty human fucking being who got everything he deserved by bleeding out on that stage in front of millions. And I absolutely adore the fact that that video will never fucking die and it'll always be around for people to watch over and over and over again. Like the man and his children were not even afforded the fucking decency that Steve Irwin's family was by nobody ever seeing the footage of Steve Irwin dying that was captured on fucking camera because it was rolling at the time. But everybody will forever remember the fucking shot that took out Charlie Kirk. Oh no, did I strike a nerve? Again, who is this we? You're an interesting little bundle of undiagnosed, untreated mental illness, aren't you? What a fascinating little thing. It doesn't make it right to kill someone, though. The man wanted more public executions. He got what he fucking wanted. You want me to feel bad about that? You just said peer pressure. Yeah, because when someone who's around you in the same circle as you, ergo enters peer territory, and they try to pressure you into doing something like admit to something you didn't do or say something that you say you said something that you didn't say by repeating it over and over and over and over in an attempt to wear down their fucking ability to just keep denying the fact that they said it because they fucking didn't, or deny the fact that they did it because they fucking didn't, and refuse to bend over backwards to prove to you that they fucking didn't. So you go through the like weirdly narcissistic trait of trying to like overwhelm or fucking just like repeat and repeat and repeat to wear down somebody's fucking sensibilities until they finally capitulate in some sort of way that gives you enough ground, but also shuts you up at the same time so that they finally get a fucking break from your incessant chatter. That doesn't work on me. That is also peer pressure, by the way. When you are like when you have entered peer like territory and you've started doing that kind of shit, that's literally the definition of peer pressure. If there were a sexual element to it, it would be like the literal definition of like a coercive consent. Like I get the concepts are lost on you, but at some point, somewhere in your sad little pathetic excuse of a life, it'll stick. I promise. Do they think I'm American? I guess so. Been on the internet longer than you, 16 years. Fuck off. Honey, my channel is 2 years old. Okay, the channel is 2 years old. It's all coming out now. Oh, someone's mad. You've been on the internet since you were 8. Okay, congratulations. Do you want a cookie? I've dated people who were around before the internet existed and, you know, dealt with dial-up. I mean, like, before social media, like, is this a child? Like, this sounds like a 12-year-old. Since 2010. Oh, honey, that's when I started working. Bless your heart. Aww. The little baby Gen Z thinks they did something because they existed. Honey, that says more about your mother's ability to keep you from fucking killing yourself through natural causes than anything of your own fucking merits. Oh, God, I love my job. Fuck, man. I'm older than Google. I'm older than YouTube. I'm older than Netflix. I remember when Netflix came through the mail. Y'all remember Redbox? How about Blockbuster? Rogers Video. There's another one for you. You think you've been here longer than me, honey? No, you haven't. I spent a decade on the internet before you were even born. So please, please, stop reaching above your station. You're going to fucking hurt yourself. You are absolutely new to the internet. You don't even understand what the internet is because it has existed for so long before you. You're playing a game I was around to see the construction of. You little toddler. So precious. So precious. 23. That's a child! Past your bedtime? Stay in your lane, honey. We're in completely different modes of travel. I'm leagues above you. I love it when Gen Z tries. It's so cute. Like, Gen Alpha, you can't blame them. They're iPad babies. It's not their fault. But, like, Gen Z is just, like, such a particular brand of precious. Like, I think I understand how boomers felt at a certain point with us millennials. Like, you think you're grown. Oh, look at you trying to be a person. There's an and. There's an and in your birth year. 2002. There's an and. It keeps going. Oh, the fetus. Oh, it's again, that functional literacy is just really fucking showing it. There's functional illiteracy is really fucking showing itself, isn't it? No, honey, my YouTube channel is 2 years old. Okay. I've been on social media since before YouTube was considered social media. I've been on the internet and social media since like fucking MySpace was a thing. You wouldn't know what that is because I was long gone before you were even like a dirty thought in your father's mind and a wet spot in your mother's panties. But yeah, no, social media predates you, and no, this channel is not the does not encompass my entire time on the internet. But do keep trying because it is ever so entertaining when you do. Okay. You've been on YouTube since you were 8. Do you know there was a time you didn't need a fucking account to use YouTube? You wouldn't because YouTube is older than you and that was phased out before you even existed or finished like half cooking in your mother's fucking womb. This is fun. I love it when kids play adult. It's entertaining to watch. It's like, oh, look at you go. You're really trying. You got the big kid shoes on, and you got your parents' clothes on, and you're going, I'm an adult. I have opinions. I should have ended this stream a while ago, but this is just too fucking entertaining to me, to be quite honest. Like, I almost don't want it to end. I'm like running out of smokables though, so I have to go downstairs, plus coffee, so it'll probably end there soon. Is he trying to summon something? Nothing Gen Z does make sense, to be quite fucking honest. I'm bullying you. I'm bullying you. Okay, that's cute. It's adorable when y'all dish it, but you can't like you all dish it, but you can't fucking take it. And the second like anyone gives it back to you, and because they best you at it, you cry bully. Man, I got hurt by my own actions. You're such a bully. No, you're just a dumbass. It's called hurting yourself in your own confusion. It's called the karma of your own stupidity. It's called learn your lesson, bitch. Not my fault. You know, you 90s kids are technically Gen Z. You know, I'm not actually Gen Z. You know, 93 is actually millennial. Gen Z doesn't start until after 96. You weren't around for 9/11. You were not your generation was not cognizant for 9/11. Mine was. That's the definitive factor in millennials and Gen Z. So, millennials are the last fucking generation to actually be cognizant for 9/11. But keep trying. 98, Gen Z. 93, millennial. I remember watching Twilight Princess videos on YouTube before you got off of commentary losers and political losers who come online and ruin everything. Honey, you're the one who picks what you watch. You clicked on my stream. Your algorithm is cultivated by what you interact with. It's not my fault you don't understand how the platform that you're on works. I thought you've been here since you were 8. What happened to that? I'm losing views. Am I? Am I now? Didn't you just complain about sci-fighting with teenagers in your last stream? Yeah. 23 is not a teenager, bud. I'm also not seeking out fucking teenagers on Twitter to go fight with over things. This is somebody entering my space trying to demand shit out of me, and I'm just playing with my fucking food. That is a just about fully developed frontal lobe you are looking at typing away there, fucking cupcake. I ain't your fucking parent, I ain't your fucking friend, and I'm here to be neither. You don't like it, get the fuck away from me. You're the one who controls where you go on the internet. Sup, Connor Carlisle? We're, the stream is, like, hesitantly ending, inevitably. It's, like, sooner rather than later, because it's 1 in the morning. I'm just fucking toying with people. Well, I'm letting people toy with themselves and just watching it for entertainment, really. Which is self-indulgent on my own part, but, you know, you only live once. Besides, I didn't ask nobody to be here. I just went live. What happens on other people's computers is not literally out of my control. Could not be any more out of my control. I'm not even 60. And Courtney, you're not even 60, and I don't respect you. Fuck off, period. Fuck off, period, woman. Fuck on, you get better results. Congratulations. You don't respect me. Whatever shall I do? I don't have at Bastard of the South's respect. Oh no. Woe is me. The horror. Happy? I have a question I've always wanted to ask. Okay, so pay me. Everyone else is making money by talking about the shit, so fuck off, pay me. Otherwise, continue to wonder. Or like, I guess, assume. That would be the more proper word. Remember, YouTube never had lives. Yeah. YouTube didn't have a lot of things a long fucking time ago. It's weird how the world changes. It's almost like it keeps turning and humanity goes on. I don't really give a shit. Like, I don't like watching live streams. I don't like the live streams as a thing, she says while she sits in a live stream chat. Okay. So go watch what you like. Anyway, more music. Back to Baby No Money. Oh, fuck off with your ads. I'd get an ad blocker, but I'm too lazy. When I was a kid, YouTube wasn't a thing. Yeah, this stream's like kind of like dying off because I'm probably ending it soon. I'm just indulging myself. Buddy, you believe what you like. Free fucking country. That is the beauty of free will. Believe what you fucking like. You want specifics out of me? Pay up. Because I frankly don't give a fuck. Okay. I'd probably beg Baby No Money. He's hot enough. I'd say please. Honestly, Hailstorm, the people who are always like, why didn't you report it? You know, like, you can disregard them right off the bat because, like, first of all, how do you know I didn't? Like, just because I'm not, like, fucking, blowing myself on the internet, like on live cam stream, like some people do, to be like, look how good of a person I am, and look what I did, and look at the things that I did, and here's the proof of the things that I did, like, doesn't mean I either did or did not, like, I had or had not done them. like, just because I don't come and announce every little fucking single thing that I do doesn't tell you whether or not that I've done it. But, like, a good number of these people presume that it does because they need that to be true, because for some reason, they're incapable of, like, disliking me of their own merits and just, like, admitting to, like, themselves and I guess out loud, I just don't like this bitch, fuck her, and everything she says and thinks and feels. That's not my problem. I'm not their mother, I'm not their therapist, I don't give a fuck. Hate me for whatever reason you want to. I give people plenty of reasons to hate me. If you gotta go so far as to make some shit up or, like, you know, just ride off your own fucking assumptions to hate me, man, you ain't paying attention, and that's not my problem. So I'm not even gonna pretend that it's my problem. Like, I know there's a lot of people online who will, like, desperately try to, like, save their public image and bend over absolutely backwards into everybody's fucking wants and desires of them to be like, no, please, see me in a good light, think I'm a good person, praise me. I don't need that. I ain't here for that. I don't really fucking care for it, so... Take it and shove it where the sun don't shine. Go give it to somebody who wants it. I don't know. Don't put yourself through strain just because I'm still streaming Hailstorm. If you're on one and you don't want to be anymore, by all means, tap out. It's not a weakness. This is how I fucking relax, man. It's like easier than breathing for me. It's like, but in a sense, it's like drinking. Don't try to keep, like, don't feel the need to try to keep up just because, like, I'm having the time of my fucking life. Take care of yourself first, by all means. Take care, first and foremost. I'm just a stranger on the internet. This stream will get claimed again like the last one did, but that's okay, because again, I am absolutely fine with fucking baby no money to having my money. Take my money, king. A ticket would be cool, but that won't happen. I'm insignificant. Oh well, I'm so glad it's helping. Just got fucking shit on my face. I honestly don't think an internet crackhead is qualified to handle serious allegations as an alternative to the authorities, but that's just me. Okay, cool.
One big tragic cartoon.
Who's the crackhead? I've done a lot of drugs, but not crack. I don't smoke nothing that's named after part of my ass, honey. See, serious allegations are for court. Me going, look at this public behavior. You're fucked. This is fucked. This is indicative of X, Y, and Z. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, no, that's there's no qualifications for that. There's no entry level bar for doing that, especially on like social media. Yeah. This ain't court, bitch. You ain't a lawyer. You ain't a judge. Neither am I. Those rules don't fucking apply here because we're not in a court of law. But, cool. Thanks for sharing. I accuse Saber of rape with just testimony and no further evidence. Yeah. On the internet. And? Still ain't court, bitch. I'm waiting for your point.
Grammarly is an AI writing tool that works seamlessly with your everyday app, and it goes beyond simple grammar.
Got no rubber on Save the Planet. God, I love his wordplay. Still waiting. I should end. Did you ever watch Beckett's videos, or just avoiding it like Bonk? I don't know why people seem to think that I'm like friends with Bonk, or had any positive interactions with him whatsoever. That narrative's been fun to watch, because fuck, God knows where that came from. But why would I watch Beckett's content? I don't give a fuck what he has to say. I don't take his opinion seriously. The man thinks texting is consent to sexual contact, or somehow proof of consent of sexual contact, so that's... I'm not wasting my time fucking listening to hours of a fucking predator defender and someone who literally just spouts out all the same fucking opinions that groomers and predators have for like hours on end, while in between fucking obsessing over me and my opinions. I got literal better. Like, I would rather shit in one hand and clap than, like, waste my time with that. But, hey, everybody does different things on the internet. Some people waste their time watching shit about things that they don't want to watch, about people they don't want to listen to because they don't respect those people. And other people don't waste their time, you know, listening to hours and hours and hours of someone they don't respect talk. But, you know, shit happens. World goes on. What was I doing? I don't remember. Still waiting for the point. I always love when the drug addict allegations go around too, because like, bitches think they can afford a drug addiction. That's cute. Did you know he interviewed Clara and Michelle? They seem more saner than you, to be honest. Okay. Alright. Still missing the point, buddy. You're gonna get to it. You're gonna get to it somewhere in like your little beating around the bush comments there, or did you mistake me for someone who like gives a shit? He also tried to convince Emily that she wasn't sexually abused as a child, so I wouldn't put it past him to be totally, like, supportive of the grooming that it was already successful on Claire and Michelle through Gabe, and reinforcing the idea that they weren't abused or groomed or manipulated in any way either. Yeah, I would absolutely take that interview fucking seriously. I mean, the credentials of the interviewer are just off the fucking charts. Some random bitch on the internet makes a fucking, makes an interview and you people treat it like it's fucking gospel.
Damn, I'm a certified gigolo.
It almost feels like it's not worth it. I don't understand why I'm being so materialized. Like, all of my feelings, they
just random quiet for baby no money to talk. 1 to the kitty, 2 to the dome. Fuck off with your ads. Fuck off. Alright, I'm gonna play this song and then I'm gonna end the stream there because it's been 3.5 hours and I've had my fun. I am thoroughly entertained. The monkeys can take a break from dancing. I might be on tomorrow, I might not yet. I don't know yet. I'll probably be up a little late, so. Wait, do I have plans tomorrow? Yeah, I probably won't be up tomorrow. How's the tripod? Fat and annoying, vocal. I'm getting into all kinds of shit lately. But he's good. Fat and spoiled. He's a good kitty. What he wants to be. I've been caving a lot to him bugging for food earlier than he usually gets fed, so like he's been really adamant about bothering me for food all the goddamn time, because it's like, oh, she caved once, she'll cave again. So, hell of my own making, but he's like 13 years old, going on 14, so he gets to get away with it sometimes. I should fucking turn that music down a little bit. But yeah, he does what he wants, and shit disturbs with his new sibling, new-ish sibling, the other cat in the house. Is Magic good too? Yeah, I just brought her up. She is what she is. She's good, but fucking, she's either got a food allergy developing or a fucking, I don't know. I think she's got a skin condition that's starting to flare up, and I need to fucking get her medicated bath stuff. But she's like 14 going on 15, so they both still act like fucking kittens. You'd never realize those two are as old as they are by looking at them. All right. Let's let the monkeys end their shift. That's all I got for tonight. I'm gonna go entertain myself in other with other things. That sounded more gross. Ugh. Sounded way more suggestive than it was supposed to be. I make games on my phone. Fucking cozy horror games. Anyway, I'm tired too, so I might go to sleep. Y'all do the fuck that you want. I don't know, it's your lives. Thanks for hanging out. It's always fun. I'll be on again soon. I'll be streaming a little more regularly, because right now I have the time to and the desire to, so it's my channel. I do